from a webcam.
What?
Go away.
Oh,
You also
me?
watching Alveus?
Oh, there we go.
Why?
Okay, now I need to like look at stream and realize who I'm sitting next to and who I can point to.
Oh,
It's
damn,
not the
that's
same as
true.
on Discord.
Yeah.
Okay. I think nothing's glitching anymore.
Nope, it's working.
It's working. Fantastic. Alright. I need to put the popcorn away. That's for later when you guys are busy crying.
Can you not, please? We've had a rough enough week as it is.
Let us begin with tonight's session. Welcome back to the Eternal Decree. When we last left our heroes, the choking grip of Charlie's contagion was finally broken through the ancient vents of the Great Forge and Peaks. A purple mist rained down, washing away the horrifying Framatium, rot that the city of stone breathed. But salvation always comes with a price. That price was paid in truth. Deep within the ancient armory, chests bearing your names waited like prophecies. Archive integrated a devastating new rifle directly into his frame. Grohl pulled heavy gauntlets and a great club from his mythic chest. Cage unlocked Inheritance, a skeleton axe tattoo seared on his palm. And Minion found a masterpiece. Ashen wood, golden stringed violin. Yet the weapons were nothing compared to the secrets in the pages of Silas Morningstar's journal. Gunther unearthed orders written by a ghost, Cole, known to the Fae as Cole. The journal warned that Charlie had lost his mind, setting a contingency plan to reach the Emperor himself. But the ink held darker revelation. The changeling known as Grohl was outed by his own codename, Anthony. The lover of Silas Morningstar, the very assassin who drove a blade into the heart of Night Queen Circe. And in a quiet room, the past finally caught up with the present. Cole unmasked himself not just as a survivor, but as a father. Cage learned the truth of his bloodline. Circe was the murdered Light Queen. His mother, he was not left with the Blood Hunters. As a castaway, but a protected heir. By the skeleton hand to lead them. Marked by the skeleton hand, Cole gave his son a final desperate warning before vanishing. Protect Minion. Protect Abigail. They are the next targets. Now the skies are clear and the ship cuts through the azure waters of Iron Peaks, fades into the... You are sailing toward the imperial capital of Hiroshima. You have cured a plague. You carry a ship full of ticking time bombs. What to do?
I resent being called a ticking time bomb.
My bad.
So, if I remember correctly, I think the last thing that we left on was... What was the last thing that we left on? I can't remember.
We were on a boat.
Yeah.
We basically just got everyone onto the boat and ended the session.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cage almost killed Grill question mark, I guess.
Yeah. I remember Minion was
That was the
supposed to
whole
be
thing.
Yeah.
Wasn't
Everyone
it?
was-
Oh no. I think we actually ended with Minion handing Grill the letter.
I think we were about to.
Yeah, we're about to.
No,
Yeah.
the last thing I remember for Grill is that he is locked up. Not Grill. Cage is that he's locked up in Cole's room, old room, and he's
Yeah.
kind of just like processing and dealing with shit.
Yeah, after Cole had words with him.
Echo, your Echo dude is standing in front of Grill's bedroom door.
Yeah, protecting that.
Grill's in his bedroom. I don't know where Minion is. I know Goethe's probably still up on the bow of the ship. I don't know where Archive went after leaving Echo there. And Urzak.
Oh, what the hell was that?
Good morning.
It hurt.
Was that me? I'm sorry.
Somebody.
I was fixing a thing. My mic isn't working. I just wanted to say that I was with Grill still.
Yeah.
Because that's where Cole told me to stay.
I think we can hear ourselves on your mic. Or
Yeah.
music or something.
It was good last week. Why'd you break it again?
Okay. While Minion is having technical difficulties, I think at this point, Archive will probably like just be there, and I think Uzak was also standing with me as well. We were outside the Cage's room because Grill's room, and because Cage had just left after Cage attempted to kill Grill, and we couldn't stop him. We kept on failing all of our rolls to stop him. Yep. So, Archive will just like look at Uzak, and he'll be there like, well, this has been one hell of a day.
Yeah, it does. Why do we Cage has always killed us more than any other creatures has on our adventure so far.
I mean, by that logic, you could say the exact same thing as me, since I almost killed Minion, so you can't really fault Cage for doing that. I think we're all in this. What's the word?
We can.
We're all in this shit show together.
Yep.
I mean, we literally just all got grabbed in. I was literally found underground. You were just trying to help people, and now you're stuck in this as well.
Yeah. So it would have been a bit easier if we stopped fighting, but I guess we'll get there.
By the way, I have a question. I found this, and he like pulls out Killian's diary, and he's like, I honestly didn't know that this was the diary of their father, Minion and Cage. Do you think I should give it to them?
It's better to share everything we know. I don't believe we will find anything good from hiding anything from each other now.
Okay, but when do I give it to them? Because I can already tell that either one of two things will happen. Either it will bring those two together, or they're gonna both end up fighting over the book to learn about their father.
But a delay will only make it worse for you, so give it to them and let's see what happens.
Well, let's hope then by the next time that everybody eats, I'll probably hand it over to them.
Maybe give everybody time to cool off.
Well, by that logic, can I actually ask you something that I'm also feeling a little bit uncomfortable with right now? I would normally ask Gunther this, however, unfortunately I feel as though Gunther is, from past experience, not able to process this. How do you process losing someone in your family? Like, I already know about Order being gone, my father, but technically he's still with me. So how do you process now that Gunther telling me that Order Frame 2 has been disintegrated? Like, it's basically my uncle / brother.
Fortunately, everybody experiences these feelings on their own way. That was what make us individuals like the one you're turning into. Already am. I've lost many people, and the only thing I've ever found a way to heal the pain a bit is by just remembering them, remembering the good times.
I was only told to remember. Right now that feels more like a curse than a gift.
Everything can be curses, everything can be gifts, and sometimes one thing can be both. So it might feel like curses now, but later down the line, I believe it will be a gift.
Well then, let's just go ahead and hold on. Mother has entered stream. Mother has left stream. Sorry, continuing. Well, guess we're just gonna have to see what happens.
Nah,
Another thing is, how do I deal also with the knowledge that the same cure that was meant to help the people has basically also killed my uncle, and at the moment right now, I hate to say it, but that cure is also, well, my poison is also currently in the hand of Cage. And Cage really doesn't like me right now.
when it comes to Cage, I think we should deal with that sometime. Other than with dealing with the emotions, I'm struggling to think of anything I can say to help you. I'm not the smartest man. But if you need a hug, I'll give you one.
He like just looks at you and he's like, I'm never done a hug. What's a hug?
Bring it then. And then Rock will go and say, this is a hug, my friend. And he'll just throw his arms around you and pull you in tight. Like
He's just like standing there. He's there like,
yeah,
what do I do now?
enjoy it.
He like goes there, and then afterwards he also like starts doing like the awkward hug thing, like,
Yeah,
okay,
slowly
there.
start patting you on the back. There we go. Do you feel better?
If I say yes, will you let me go?
Yeah. Oh,
Yes, I
okay.
feel better.
Okay.
Like, let's go of him.
Okay.
I
Good
think
talk.
maybe we should. Yeah, I think we should go back to our rooms now.
Wait, we have rooms?
I mean, technically, didn't we just like take whichever room that we found that was our own?
Oh shit. I should probably go find one then.
Advice: don't take any points over to the 3 rooms that way. It was Killian, Valeria, and the other one. He's like, don't take those 3 rooms. Those seem to be Minions and Cage's parents' room. So probably we should find a different one.
I'll go find one with a big bed, I guess. No.
Yep. I'm going to probably find a lab. Maybe there's somewhere that I can recharge. And he's gonna pick up his chest that he also brought with him, and he'll start making his way and searching around for a lab.
Okay.
Good talk.
Cool.
Good talk.
Organics still confuse me, and he still keeps walking.
Do me a favor. Roll an investigation check, Archive.
Where's my dice? Hold on.
Oh no.
Oh crap. I almost spilled my coffee. Nope, I did spill my coffee. Wait a minute. I need to find my dice. Oh wait, there's it.
Oh, shit.
Guys, I swear we are good at this.
Yeah,
We're professionals.
I definitely don't have ADHD, and I forgot where I put everything when I cleaned up. This is the biggest problem about cleaning up, is that you forget where you put stuff when it's done.
Why you keep one of these around?
Yeah,
I have one of
these.
those, and then afterwards I still lost it. Oh wait, it's in the tray. Never mind.
My dice box is my floor.
It was in the tray. It was just in the tower. I didn't
Just
see
don't
it.
leave your D4s lying around. Those things hurt. Where's the Lego?
Wait, I need to open up my character sheet. You said investigation check, right?
Yep.
Okay, that's 9 plus 6, so 15.
So as you going through, there's a weird familiarity with this building, or with the ship. The ship seems alive, if I can put it. Something about the ship seems like it's got a pulse. It's it's moving organically, but at the same time, you feel all the arcane energy that would be inside of a frame is in the ship. And as you're moving throughout the ship, you have this small lapse. It almost seems like a memory fragment. There's a memory that returns to you. As you go to look, you open up this memory that comes out of your deep archives. You get the schematics of the ship.
Okay.
So the ship was called Codename Sovereign.
Mm-hmm.
It was developed in the Night Court, in the Fae. And its designation was Archive 002.
What the? Oh, okay. Like archive order will order archive. You'll just like stand there and be like, wait, this is how? And he's immediately gonna start rushing now towards. He's gonna check the schematics, and he's gonna see like the central processing point for the ship. So not the control point, but like where the power sphere, or where the power unit, and all of the other main brain of the ship is.
You look at the schematic because of your investigation roll. You make your way straight there. As you open the door sort of recognizes you as Order Archive. The door then slides open, and inside the room, you see a pulsing purple gem. Much smaller than the ones that you found in the cities, but still hovering in the air. And the connections that seems to go to it seems to be connecting to nothing. You see the wires running from the roof to it, and then as the wires get close to it, they seem to disappear altogether.
I like just look at the room here, and I'm like, this is one of them. This is what I've been here for. No, I can't focus on that now. I said that I still need to make things right with Cage and with Minion first. If I settle it now, I'm not going to be able to do things right. Although, I will say, this does make a good room for me though. And he's going to go ahead and put his box down here. He's going to go over the control panel. He'll like just touch the control panel there. And he'll be there like, alright brother, come see you soon. And he's going to leave from there. And as he's leaving, he's actually going to make his way to the control room to go ahead and find Gunther.
Alright, you're making your way. As you make your way there, we are going to quickly turn our attention to Anthony.
Oh.
You're standing in the room, door shut. You know that Order Frame left his echo outside the door to protect you from the wrath that is Cage. Why is everybody pointing?
I'm not
I'm
sure.
still there.
I thought Minion
No.
left.
Minion was in the room. Yeah, Minion never gave the letter yet.
Minion is
Yes.
there.
Oh, that's where we left off. I remember now. Yes, okay. Don't fight with me.
Let me just said all of that.
Okay,
Usually our DM doesn't listen to us.
Phil was making popcorn.
I was making popcorn. Technically, what I was doing is giving my pan a hat, but let's not talk about that. So As you guys are standing there, Grill, you staring forward. Minion, you standing, looking at him.
Yeah.
And there's this moment when he looks at you, and there's sorrow in his. But it doesn't seem like it's his. It feels like the emotions that's showing on him isn't what he's feeling. Or at least, it's not what the face he's currently wearing is feeling. But I now leave the room or the floor open.
Okay. I am going to take my backpack from my shoulders
Okay.
and reach into my backpack, and I'm going to take out the letter.
My Discord's
And
dying. Okay.
As
No,
I'm
it's
looking
just
into
comments.
what?
Your
camera's
internet
stuttering.
is going back to the day when you couldn't pick up a telephone with someone who's on the internet.
All we're missing is
not
that dial tone.
No, everything's
It's okay.
frozen on my end.
Are you back?
We still all moving. I can see on my camera we
No,
also
no, I'm-
moving.
I'm still
I'm
good.
Yeah, no, something happened on my end as well. So. I'm
Okay, right.
Okay.
You open your backpack. You look in your backpack. That's where you stopped. Carry on.
Oh, I take out the letter,
Okay.
and as I'm looking into my backpack, I see my ukulele and the violin that Cole gave me. And I'm going to take out my ukulele, and I'm going to put the backpack on the ground.
Okay.
And then I'm going to face Grill. You know, Grill, when I was growing up and I lived with my family, my father at the time was very big man, very like important person, and he was like had lots of money, I think is the right word. I don't know what is word, but it's like that, right? And my mother was a teacher. Okay.
Okay.
So what happened is my father liked to play games with money, and then he would like lose the money, and then he would go and play again with money, and then he would lose the money, and you know, it's that game. And one day he lost all the money, and with the money he lost the house and everything that we owned. So we basically had to like move away and go to like smaller house at like the other side of the city and things like that. You know, it gets like, this is a story. And then, you know, you would imagine that maybe you would learn your lesson and stop playing the game, you know, but he did not learn the lesson and he continued to play the game. And eventually he would start to drink stuff. I heard it's like big people drink. I'm not sure what is, but it's like that. And when he would come home, he would sometimes fight with my mother. And then it would get like big argument, and it would be like very loud and sometimes scary. And then one day I was in my room doing my homework, and my father came through the door, and he basically got very violent, like Cage, and he he hit my mother. And that was first time. But then every night after that time, it would happen again and again. And I would always be in my room hiding. Until one day I was like, okay, it's like cannot happen anymore. So I went downstairs to go and protect my mother. And then I got in the way. And my father hits me also. Eventually, this was like all the time kind of thing. And some days was worse than other days. And it was bad. It was like worst time of my life. And one day I was hiding under bed and I heard my father come home, and there was like loud noise downstairs and screaming and yelling. And then I could hear my father coming up the stairs to my room. And I remember I closed my eyes and I asked for anyone to come and save me, to take me away. And when I opened my eyes, I was outside of the house and the house was on fire. And that is when I met Cole, who became my patron. And he was a person who looked after me and helped me. So I'm telling you this because I want you to understand that I will do anything that Cole asked me to do because I owe him my life. So, like, it's nothing against you, okay? So, I have a letter for you. Cole wrote you a letter. I don't know what is inside because I cannot read, but he told me that letter is for you. So here is letter.
Yep. Well, I grabbed the letter.
Burst into flames.
It was nice knowing you, girl. I think you're going to die now.
No, wait. Technically, he said that if it wasn't Anthony, then afterwards it was a good thing. Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I'm messing with him.
Okay.
So,
And they're like,
sorry. And yeah.
okay.
You'll be
I
fine.
just look down at the ashes from the letter, like, yeah, okay.
As you look down at the ashes in your hand, you see you're actually holding a black.
Can I have
I just
Rose?
Sure. And I handed it, like, extend my hand out. There you go.
Thank you.
As Minion takes it, you see the tips of each rose petal goes pink.
It's every goth girl's dream.
And then, as you're standing there, Grill, you hear a voice from behind you saying, Minion, you look up and you see Cole standing behind you.
The letter bird.
That's good. Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to go now because I think maybe I'm not be here.
Probably best.
Okay. And I'll go.
So, do you turn around, Grill?
Not yet, no. Considering some random voice just spoke behind me, I'm gonna stand still and not move.
You hear him say, we have to do some talking. You
Who are you? And then I slowly turn around. I'm not Anthony, I'm Grill.
As you look up, you see somebody that you've only seen in reflections. I don't think you've actually seen him properly yet.
I think I saw, if it's the guy in the reflections that I've, like, then
No.
I think I've seen him probably once.
The person in the reflections is
sure.
not him.
Okay, never mind. Yeah, then no.
He would have seen him in the time jump in Iron Horse.
Yes, it's the guy that spoke to Cage.
Hmm.
Yeah. As you turn around, you see the tattoo running up his hand, up to his throat. And he looks down at you and he says, I have to question a lot of things with you.
Okay.
And my biggest question is, do you really believe yourself to be Grill, as you call yourself? Oh, Grilltham.
Yeah, I, that's who I am. I don't know what this is, and I point to my arm like, I just changed, and well, now I'm this, but this is not me.
And if you, as you were speaking, you see that his eyes were glowing this beautiful, bright purple color. And as you finished speaking, they went back to this deep emerald green. And he looks at you and he's like, you really do believe? Huh. I have some research to do. And he leans down and he says, if I find out that you are faking, I will rip your innards out through your throat. You understand?
Grill kind of just nods like, yeah. That. How can I help? You need me to do something?
No. You just follow the rest of them so that I know you are always being watched. And he stretches out his hand and he says, my name is Cole.
I slowly grab his hand and like shake it. Like, I'm Grill.
As you shake his hand, you feel the searing power that sears into your hand. And as he removes his hand from yours, you see this eye that's sitting on your hand that's tattooed that blinks. And he says, remember, I am always watching. We're on a boat with two people that I care very deeply for. If anything were to happen to them, I will make it that you never existed. Understand?
Yes.
Don't be the reason that I come back to this forbidden world. And as he says that, you just see him turn, and as he turns for a brief moment, you see the elder tree behind him with this white throne that sits inside the tree. As he walks through, and the vision just shuts off, standing. There's a brief moment as you're standing there that roll a Constitution saving throw.
Will do. Give me a second. There we go. Okay. 18.
As you're standing there, a memory returns to you, piercing through your mind. As you see the face you're wearing underneath on the ground, backing off, saying, please, 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 I have a family. And then the quiet sound of a gunshot echo. As you see this person's body become lifeless, his blood pouring onto the ground beneath him. And you're looking up into the mirror as his face starts to appear. You smiled in that it seems that you did what you were tasked. But there's also the remorse. As you look into the mirror right now, you see a man crying, his last moments echoing on your face, begging for mercy, something that you've never shown anyone. And as you're sitting there with this weight of this memory on you, we turn our attention to Urzak, who's currently stumbling through the
Sorry,
ship.
1 second.
We turn our attention to 1 second, who is currently not at his desk.
You've just been shushed.
Yeah,
Just chose the most horrible timing.
yeah, no, it's terrible. Okay, we'll go back to him when he comes back. Okay, he's back.
While he's doing that,
Sorry,
can we,
got ambushed.
can we also just like appreciate the music bot? The music bot is like a paid actor on this, because the timing of when the stops happen and when the vibe changes and things matches up perfectly with the dialogue. Like, damn.
It's
Up and he's gone again.
It's almost as if it's planned. Weird. Okay, so we turn our attention rather to Cage, who I believe is currently sitting in his room moping.
Excuse me. Firstly, I'm not in my room. I'm in Cole's room. Secondly, I'm not moping. I'm brooding. There's a difference.
Okay. You're sitting in Cole's room, and I believe you said you were busy with your blood and all of that, or is this...
The last thing I did was literally sit on the edge of his bed and put my head in my hands. Like, I was just kind of processing everything.
Okay, so we'll pick up there. As you stand...
How long has it been? How long have I been sitting there?
At this very moment, probably about half an hour.
Okay.
As you're sitting there with your hands, your head in your hands, you come to this weird sensation that the world around you... Yeah, I'll get back to you shortly, Rozok, so you've got time to sort out whatever you need to sort out.
Okay.
As you're sitting there, Cage, you realize the world that you once knew is starting to look a little different. Things aren't quite as black and white as you would want them to be. And it does hit you. You saved a lot of people, which is not something that has ever been high on your list of things to do as Cage. But you did it. You're sailing away on your way to the capital of the empire, knowing that there's a city that's breathing today because... And maybe the situation with your sister and your dad is a bit tense. And a lot of unanswered questions. But still you made it. You survived. You're sitting here breathing. Even though the odds are horribly stacked against you. You've made it. So, what do you do?
I'm gonna get up and like take a deep breath, dust myself off, and decide to completely ignore this and go the avoidant route.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to the bow of the ship where Gerther is.
Okay.
I'm looking for the tiny dwarf man.
Gerther, would you still have been at the bow?
Yep.
Okay. You find
I
him.
walk up to him.
You find him standing there. Do you walk up behind him, put your arms around him? You know, the
Titanic.
music starts playing.
On the
There's
act
an
of the ship.
iceberg.
I'm gonna. What is he doing? Like, what am I walking in? Like, what am I walking up to?
As you walk up, you see he's in a bit of a contemplative state over the city, which is not even a speck anymore, out in the distance. And you see him holding a warhammer, not a glaive, a. Is it a glaive? No, it's a maul.
It's a maul. Yeah.
He's holding a maul, and you see he's busy focusing on it. He's playing with it. It's a new toy that he's busy learning.
I'll just like come up, like stand around you, like let you know that I want to talk to you, but like not interrupt what you're doing.
As I'm doing it. Oh, hi, Cage.
What's up? Do you often like waltz with your weapons?
This one's new.
I also have a new one. I'm not sure how to feel about it.
Why?
I've been very highly trained against the Fae for very many years. It's part of my organization. And they're just awful. They're just horrible and slimy and deceitful. And the weapon
whole
that was
Fae?
given. Yes, all of them. It's a blood thing. It's just what they were bred and born to do.
Are there
Regardless,
not many other creatures? Many different creatures, and
they all suck. All of them. Regardless, the weapon I was given is Fae. And part of me doesn't really want to even use it or touch it or acknowledge it. But then at the same time, I was just working with a pathogen. And the best way to fight a pathogen is with the pathogen. So I'm wondering if the strongest tool against the Fae is a Fae weapon. So I can't really decide if I like it or not, but it is what it is. It's pretty cool though.
what is it? Wow,
Fucking sick, right?
that is pretty cool.
Agreed. I'm just gonna look on. We're kind of still like the city's like in the distance still. We haven't gone very far yet.
So now Iron Peaks is gone. It's disappeared. The ship is very quick.
Okay. You're a man of science, a man of logic.
Yes.
When you have like a problem that you're trying to solve and you're challenged by that problem and you're having a good time trying to figure it out, you know what I'm talking about, just that flow state of trying to figure out something. And then somebody just comes in and kind of like gives you the answer. Does it frustrate you?
I don't know if I've experienced that.
Lucky. I've been trying to figure out a cure for the marble people for a little bit now. And I thought I finally had the answer. And I was about to like really start experimenting with it, getting into it. And then Minion, sorry.
Who's this?
Carmen. I never messed up with 6. I always mess up with Minion.
It's because Carmen is Minion. Minion is Carmen.
One and the same. Then Minion like shows up with this chest full of like a miracle cure. That's just gonna cure all of it instantaneously. And it just feels like I know I put the antidote together, but I feel like the challenge of making the cure has been taken away from me. It's just frustrating because I was planning and working really hard, and it was like this challenge I was really excited to get into and to like overcome. And now it's just like, yeah, no, I've got the cure.
What if what you were looking for is just the tip of the floating ice?
The problem with it is that I was trying to study it, and wouldn't you believe it's Fae? So obviously I don't trust it. I don't think that it's gonna come without side effects and consequences, but we couldn't exactly stay around and find out, But it's just like, it just cures everything. I'm gonna pull out the one, I kept one in my field sack. That one's for me. Nobody knows I've got that one. That one's hidden away, but I am carrying one on like in the rest of it. And I just like hold it out. It's from the Fae, and it's incredibly powerful. And it just, as far as I can understand from what I've studied it, and I plan to study it more, it is just a cure-all.
Everything?
It's just got magnificent healing powers. I mean, I only added 2 ingredients to this, and you saw what it did in Iron Peaks.
You only added 2 elements?
I only added 2 elements. Milk of the poppy and flowers that grow inside tree bark, which is how the DM described it to me.
That's Sky Voice.
Yes. I only added those 2 things, and as far as I'm concerned, milk of the poppy is really only a sedative to make any process less aggressive and less painful. So I don't know, it's a pretty powerful thing, and I'm grateful that I get to study it and make use of it, but at the same time it's just like, I don't know, it feels too good to be true, and I thought I would tell you just so that we can keep that in our minds. Perhaps we should try and keep tabs on Iron Peak. I don't trust that it's going to be a 100% happy process.
Well, yeah, we nearly lost. We had the risk of losing the archive, and
We really need to come up with a shorter name for that guy.
I have something, I think.
I'm frustrated. I just feel like I really was. And this thing with Grill is very, very frustrating because, like, you know, we're friends.
What thing?
And what do you mean, what thing?
He wasn't there.
This is Paige asking, what do you mean?
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that he's been changing this whole time and that he's just like kind of not being the person that he promised me that he was. You know, like, not that he promised me, but I mean, he's been that kind of person the whole time that we've been together. And now he's just a completely different person, and he's Fae, and he's the most dangerous kind of Fae that there is.
So we did have this. That information was shared. So good to does know that.
Yeah. And then I tried to kill him because, of course, I did. He's Fae, and he lied to me. And you can't trust somebody who lies to you. And then Minion, of all people, stops me. And then Order Archive is gonna stop me anyway. He doesn't agree with anything I do. And then obviously Urzak. Yeah, everybody was there. Everybody was trying to save him, as if I was the one in the wrong. Anyway, not the point. So the point, the reason I came to talk to you guys are, those tuning fork things that you have.
Yes.
Could you explain? Could you explain that science to me? Because I'm curious about how those would affect blood or chemicals in blood. Like, what are they? What do they do? How could your science and my science marry?
You see his face lights up.
Because there's iron in blood. So there's metal in blood. And I'm curious about how the vibrations and frequencies and stuff of those tuning forks that you use could affect or inform.
So, okay, he'll ask, do you still have any of the gems on you?
Which ones? I've got from, I'm going to open a bag and I've just like, there's like a whole bunch of them. It's like, I've got some from the first room that we went into, and I have one of those soul things. There's a guy named Miguel in there, by the way.
What?
Yeah, I'll just hand it to him. He says he's somewhere green, though. He said he sees a big tree.
Somewhere green.
Yes, and as far as I'm aware, from what I've heard from you guys speaking, the rest of them are in some sort of void place. But this guy says he's in a green place. So I don't think all the soul fragments are in the same place.
When did he say it was green?
Remember when you were with Order 2 and then Order Archive, you guys were in the forge and I was on the boat with the antidotes. You asked me, it was just after the crystals turned purple. You asked me, hey, do you have a crystal? And you did a change. I said, yes, it's purple. And then I asked I spoke to it. And he told me his name's Miguel and he's in a green place. A very green place with a tree.
I wonder, because we were talking to Valencia.
You mean my pseudo mother number 2? I don't know what she is to me.
What?
Mother number 3.
Okay. Yes.
Auntie mom? I don't know.
Anti-bomb. That is the most fair reaction, actually.
When we were talking with her and we changed the crystal, we then lost contact with her, and there were others, I think.
Would you like to see if Miguel is still available?
And after that is when you say, and that's when they all changed colors to purple, and that's when you say you spoke to Miguel after that.
Yeah. Did we move the souls?
I don't know. And I hold the crystal and I see if I can make any contact.
You hold the crystal, and suddenly you hear a voice saying, "Hello?"
Hello?
Is it me you're looking for?
Is this Miguel?
It is. Who's this?
This is Guter. Cage says you're trapped in a green space?
Yes. I'm looking at this beautiful green field with this massive tree at the end.
Is there anyone else there with you?
No, it's just me.
Oh.
Just you. Were you alone the whole time?
I was alone when I was in the dark place, and I'm alone here still.
When were you in the dark place? When did you come to the green place?
I don't know, it feels like a few seconds ago.
Was it just before you spoke to Cage?
I'm Cage, by the way.
Yes, as Cage spoke to me, there was a moment where there was a white light and a sound of ringing. And then when I opened my eyes again, I was standing in this green place.
Are you also holding your hand on the crystal?
I would say I would like to know what's going on with the crystal, so I would say yeah.
Okay.
Is there a way that Cage knows of to immediately kind of determine whether or not you're in the Feywild? Like, is there a way that he was taught, like, if you feel this certain characteristic or if you notice this, you know you're in the Feywilds?
Yes. The main thing is the color of the sky and how many moons.
Great. I'm gonna... Miguel, could you please look up for me and tell me what color the sky is?
It's purple with 3 moons.
Does that mean he's in the Fey?
That does mean he's in the Fey.
I'm going to take my hand off the crystal and look at Gotha and be like, I think he's by the Elder Tree.
By the Elder Tree?
That's where this comes from, the antidote.
So from the Fae.
Yes, correct. So don't trust a word he says. Although we don't know that he's Fae. He's just in the Fae. So I suppose we'll give him the benefit of the doubt for now. Although that's always a dangerous game to play.
I don't know. That's life.
As you guys are having this conversation, I'm going to say that Order Archive comes up behind you.
Hello?
So, okay.
What are you guys doing?
Oh, hello, Order Archive. We're talking to Miguel.
The man that was in the stone that Cage was talking to?
That's correct.
Yeah.
Oh,
We've determined that he's probably near the Elder Tree.
Lee Valencia did tell us that already.
I was not present for this information.
Yeah. Remember, Gunther, when
Neither
we...
was Carmen, apparently.
I'm also confused, don't worry.
Remember when we were speaking with Valencia after we turned the crystal purple? Valencia told us that she was no longer trapped. She went into a green place. Before we lost contact with her.
Gurta would probably remember. Yeah.
Damn, okay.
Now that you mention it.
So we did, you moved them. When you shifted the crystals from blue to purple, we moved the people from...
Well, this is where there's a theory that I've picked up on that I'm suspecting might actually be in play here. Remember what Order Frame 2 told us about the colors of the crystals? Blue crystals represent the colors of, well, Cole's brother. So when we tried to activate the crystals the first time, we were activating it for Cole's area, the void.
Yeah.
And then when we turned the crystals purple, that was when now they've connected to a different realm, which I'm guessing at the moment is that green area. The
Which
Elder
is in the
Tree.
Fae. It must be in the Fae.
That is in the Fae?
It has to be in the Fae. I just asked him to look up at the sky, and he's describing the Fae.
Well, and that plays into something else that I have a theory about. Do you remember when we came out of the boat, we saw that the water was no longer mercury. The water was now changed, and same thing also with the sky.
I think we've been shifting in and out of the Feywilds for a little bit.
And the cause of that shift are the crystals. That every time that we change it to a different color, it ties in with a different area. So when we change the crystals to purple, we're now in, I wouldn't say the Fae per se, but I would say that now we've gone to a normal reality. Whereas when they're now tied to purple, we go to Cole's brother's reality. That's why they wanted us to activate the crystals. If you remember correct, Orderframe did tell us that there were 2 vaults that they could not get access to, and they needed us to activate the crystals. So when we immediately activated it, it was blue. Only by using the frequencies from what we have now from myself and Order combined, we changed the crystals purple. So somehow, this is also connected to the Fae as well. And that also is playing into something else that I just found out as well, which is that this boat is one of the archive frames. And I've just checked the crystal within that's powering the ship. It's also purple now.
That's good,
So
isn't it? Good purple is good.
Yeah, it's good, but now also it raises a thing where I'm thinking now, perhaps if we need to go into different areas, we have the way with the ship. We can change the colors of the crystals to get into different areas.
That's actually... Oh my goodness, sorry. That's actually...
So,
I think that's... I don't think we're shifting dimensions. I think the boat might be doing it. The only thing that I am thinking about is when we came out of the first vault, is that we were already in Feywilds, in my opinion. Because by the time we reached the ship, we were already looking at a Mercury sea.
yes,
I
and purple
remember
sky.
before... Sorry, go.
I think it's more than that. What I observed as we were leaving the Iron Peaks is the different frequencies are connected to different timelines.
Oh shit.
So perhaps we're not moving through dimensions, we're moving through time.
Yes.
We're definitely moving through dimensions, though. So there's a high
too
possibility
likely.
we're moving through both.
And this does also tie in with what happened at the first vault, because if you remember correct, when we entered the first vault, we were in the archaeological site where they found me.
Correct.
But when we exited the first vault, we were in a different, I don't know if it was a time or a dimension, because we activated the crystal. And when we
Yeah.
activated the
glowed?
crystal, it was blue.
That's what I was about to ask. Is it worth, obviously not now, we're on our way to Hiroshima, but like, is it worth going back there and changing it to purple? Because
It's
currently...
already been changed.
Did you? Okay. That's
Yeah,
keys in
but-
remembering.
When we checked on the map, and then afterwards he'll like just use his prestidigitation and he'll bring up the map again for everybody to see. I believe that when we checked it, we'd also noticed that the crystal that was in the first vault changed as well. So at the moment, I believe that we're now trying to find out about the other ones. I believe that perhaps the other vaults have been activated by Charlie.
So
And
every
those
vault we
vaults
go
are
to, we
blue.
might not be activating completely. We might just be going to the vault to change it from blue to purple.
Precisely. But that would also mean another thing, which is that those vaults have already been activated. Which means that Charlie already has whoever's following him or whatever minions or whatever it is that's protecting them there already. It only was only these two vaults that he could not get access to.
Yeah. But that means that we're either going to get... I mean, I think they already know what we're doing, but we're either going to get found out or we're going to get followed. I think from here on out, it's going to get a lot more dangerous.
Gunther, by any chance, when you were working at the archaeological dig site, did you manage to get any information about any other key vaults or anything else like that? I believe you're the one that has the most knowledge about these kind of things.
Not really. My focus was on my work.
I do know that my grandmother, I don't know what she is at this stage. I know that she was a key maker. She was a locksmith as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if some of the vaults have just actual keys that we have to find before we can gain access. I don't think it's going to be as forward as it has been up until this point.
Well, we're gonna have to see. We're heading to what place
Hiroshima.
are we heading to? Near
Yes,
Hiroshima.
we're heading to the Empire, to the Emperor's capital city.
Well, first things first, I believe that we might need to... I know you're not going to like this, Cage. However, I feel like we're going to have a sit down with everybody and discuss all of this that's happened right now. As this seems
I'm
as though
not
there's a lot
against
of
having a
information.
conversation with everybody because there is a conversation that needs to happen. And I have something that you're not going to like very much, Order Archive.
Very true.
I am
Speaking of which,
I still have something to say, but if you're unhappy with what I've already done, that's fine.
he's just saying, he's like, it's not that I'm unhappy with what you've done. I do understand, as I was also hesitant towards trusting Grill or Anthony, and considering what I'm feeling right now, considering that the cure that was made also ended up killing my brother / uncle, I understand that feeling.
For the record, I had no idea that was going to happen.
I know, I do not blame you for that. However, it is a thing of that it has happened. I do not blame you. However, I do feel a little uncomfortable at the fact that you currently have in your possession something that could disintegrate me.
I was just telling Gertha, I don't trust this. Like, element. I don't trust it. It's too good to be true. You can't have an element this powerful without some sort of kickback. There has to be some sort of side effect. And I was going to ask you to please keep tabs on Iron Peak to see if you have connection there, if you can just keep an eye on what's happening, because I don't trust a cure-all. You don't get things that just cure everything all the time with no side effects. That just doesn't happen in nature.
I will see what I can do if I'm still able to access connection to it.
But there's a second thing that I need your help to push. Because I don't trust this jumping of timelines and dimensions on our bodies. And I don't think you'll be surprised to know that I put blood on a very high pedestal because it's incredibly important, and I worry that we're being changed. Because blood can change. I know I'm doing it to myself. I understand that blood can be mutated and changed. And I worry that all of this jumping around that we're doing is going to cause changes to us that we don't even know is happening until it's too late.
I have a quick question out of game. By any chance, has Cage ever mentioned to anybody that we have crystals in our blood?
No.
Damn it.
Only
How
Grill.
come just not that?
I haven't even told Girl that he's got stuff in his blood.
Yeah.
Nobody
You
knows.
showed.
I
You
think-
showed.
Yeah, but like I don't think anybody knows the extent of it.
Yeah.
And also to the point of I wonder how, and DM can tell me, even if I show it to Grill, I wonder if he can see it. I've been working with blood for a very long time, so I can actually see weird things in blood. But if I showed Grill blood, he might not realize that there's anything weird with it. The only person who knows she's got something in her blood is Minion, because I do believe that I told her that she's got blue things in her blood. I might be wrong about that.
I think you did actually in the first starting. No, I'm not sure actually. I don't think you did it when you actually tested the
she's
blood.
checking. We'll find out soon.
Yeah. Okay, so
It would be
Okay.
my suggestion, and you guys can choose how frequently I do this, but I would suggest frequently testing our blood and making sure that you guys are not. I'm testing my blood every day. You don't have to worry about me. But I'm talking about if we suddenly have Urzak not in control of his facilities, it's dangerous. If we suddenly have Grill doing whatever the fuck Grill does, it could work against us. I'm just sitting here
Fair.
thinking about the safety of our group.
to be fair, it could be any one of us.
It could be anyone.
We all have the Sovereign's. He raises his fingers, blood. So
We all
by
have
that logic-
strange. We all have strange things in our blood. Everybody whose blood I have been given has something strange in their blood. I'm not lying to you. Between crystals and markers and safety things, everybody's got weird shit in their blood.
wait, crystals in the blood?
Correct. Microscopic crystals. I don't understand how your veins, everybody's veins in the spot, not being torn apart.
Gunther, you remember what happened with Grill? Or Anthony, or whatever his name is.
Can we stick to Grill? Anthony, the name pisses me off.
Hey,
Do you remember what happened with Grill when you tried to use your frequencies on him?
Where he shifted skins.
Yes.
Yeah. So is it possible that because of the crystals that's in our blood, that is what is also reacting with the frequencies, the same way that these have been reacting with it as well?
I was just talking to Gotha about doing experiments with the tuning forks and blood, because not only the crystals in everybody's blood, but the iron as well. There's a lot of stuff that I think we can. There's a whole new avenue of research that I can get into. Yeah, I'm very excited about it.
Well, I feel then that once we get with everybody together, we're gonna have to then decide that, because there is something else that I need to give. And then after he pull out Killian's diary, and he's like, I was planning on giving this to Minion and you together. However, from what I've heard, it seems that Minion has been in contact with your father a lot longer than you have. So I believe that you need this first. And
I
he's gonna
take it
hand
so
you
quickly.
the menu. Yeah.
So cool. You didn't even finish the sentence.
He's like, oh, okay. But anyway,
Thank you. Walk away. I walk away quickly.
and then afterwards he grabs you. He's like, wait.
What do you want?
He pulls you back. Remember, let's first go ahead and have a sit down with everybody, because I believe that testing our blood is, like you said, is all of yours blood. I don't know what you're going to test on me. I believe
I
that all
think
of
Gotha, if Gotha and I are working together, he can probably adjust whatever tests I'm doing to kind of test you in some capacity.
hence why I said that I
Yeah.
believe that. And then afterwards he's going to now use the prestidigitation and change the map, and you now bring up a map of the ship. Can he see if there's a lab or anything that's like a infirmary that's on the ship?
there is one, yes.
All right. He's going to be there, and he's going to point towards where the ship is, and he's going to be there I believe that you should go here. And after we speak with everybody, and that will be where you can conduct your testings, both of you.
Is there like a meeting room? Can I see like a dining room, meeting room place where we can?
We did
or
have
can
the
we
dining
just,
room where we
yeah,
ate.
I would suggest I'm gonna go wait in the dining room because I'm not gonna be the one to gather everybody.
Yeah, I'm gonna just.
Or you could just use your like weird brain thing.
Yeah,
that
I was
you've been
about
doing.
to do that. You know what? I'm just realizing this. Forgive me for interrupting roleplay, but I'm just realizing this. Cage is basically Dr. Chopper. I'm Nami, the navigator right now. Gunther is basically Frankie. We've got Uzak, who's gonna be what's his naming? Jimbei. I don't know what Grill's gonna be. Who's Grill? Grill is gonna be a shapeshifter, and then Carmen is basically Luffy.
We're talking about One Piece. Okay, I'm fully on track now.
Okay, sorry. So he just like looks at it and he like goes in and he calls up everybody and he's like, he like contacts. He's like, there. Okay, I believe that we'll contact them, but he'll just tell everybody that okay, can you meet us at the dining room? I don't want to say I'm contacting Uzak yet because Uzak's pretty doing his own thing, so we'll see what he does first. So at the end of that, I'll call everyone.
I'm gonna go wait in the dining room like a responsible adult.
And you read in
And
the
then
diary.
after this, I'll like look at Gunther and I'm there like, well, Gunther, when you're done with helping Cage, I believe you will find it very interesting to go ahead and investigate the ship as well, considering that this is Archive Frame 2.
Yes.
Right, I will need your help.
Very much like to do that.
I will meet y'all at the dining room. I believe that I would like to go and print out maps for everyone, as I'm not sure if everybody is
Aw.
interested in certain rooms, and
You're
that
the
way all of us
filter
will have
mom.
access.
All right. As you guys disperse, Cage to the meeting room, you and guys going to the control room to go and print out maps with a little dot that says you are here. We are going to turn our
Chris is
attention.
very torn between control room for technology and dining room for food.
Fair enough.
I'm meeting.
Fair enough.
Inverted commas.
I don't want to say this, that, or the other, but if you come with me to the dining room, we can start talking like lab things.
You can start talking shop.
I mean, to be fair, I feel like Gunther actually would be willing to go with Cage because he got very excited with talking about the frequencies.
Okay, we're going to be we're talking shop on the way there. That's what
Yeah.
we're doing.
Fair enough. So we then turn our attention to Urzak.
Hmm.
As you walking through the halls of the ship,
Hmm.
this place feels unfamiliar.
Yes.
There's nothing
Who's
in
not
you.
getting lost again?
No, there's nothing in you that ever pointed to the ship.
Hmm.
As you eventually make your way to a door that has no name. The door is considerably larger than any of the other doors that you've passed.
Okay. Perfect. Can fit through this one easily.
You open the door
Hmm.
and you find a king-sized bed with,
Ooh.
with extra length,
Just what I
covered
needed.
in sheepskins with the woolly coats and everything all over the top. It looks like a bed from home.
Oh.
And as you step through the threshold of the door, it's that smell of outside that takes you.
Mm.
It smells like the green grass that you used to know.
Mm.
The fresh air, the open expanse.
Yes.
This feels like home.
What I needed.
As you look around the room more, you see it barren of anything. There's no books, there's no alcohol, there's no nothing. This room only contains. But on the bed, you see
Yeah.
a letter.
Oh. I know. Is it gonna take me a while? I'll go grab the letter.
Oh no, Uzak also
What
can't
language?
read.
What languages can you read?
Leave common, obviously. Dwarf. Oh, where is it again? Common, giant, dwarvish.
This letter is written in giant.
So,
So
won't be that difficult.
as you open, start reading the letter.
Hmm.
It reads, I gave you a blank canvas. Make it your own.
Oh. Oh. Is that all it says?
That's all it says.
I don't do well with blank canvases. Let's try. So you said there was nothing else in the room, I guess?
Nothing else, just the bed.
Okay. I'll sit down on the bed, try to figure out what this letter meant.
And I would say at this point in time is when you
Yeah.
get the radio from
Yeah.
Order Archive to say, hey, make your way to the dining room.
There's food.
That voice. Oh.
I feel like that's the way I'm gonna get everybody to the dining room, just being like, there's food.
I'll start rushing over.
I think you also need to give the caveat. It's like there's food, but there's also cage. So like pros and cons.
Oh no, I don't want to tell anybody that you're there, because they're gonna be like, maybe we shouldn't go.
Keep me a
there."
secret.
They just walk in and they just see Gunther and Cage busy talking. They'll be like, okay, Cage is back to normal.
Not
Normal.
Not murderous hobo. So as you
Okay.
you guys are then all making your way. No? Minion is not going? Okay. We then turn our attention to Minion. What are you doing, Minion?
Mian is gonna be sitting in her room and she's gonna be playing her ukulele. And I guess from Urzak's room, he would probably hear like this very sad tune being played down the hall. And she just kind of wants to sit there.
Roll a performance.
So I think food is the last thing on her mind right now.
I think Order Archive would have also given the notice that it is like a team chat.
Yeah,
It's not
like
just
an important
food.
one.
It is a conversation.
Yes, but Minion feels useless in these types of grown-up situations. So why would she go?
Fair enough. You roll your performance check for me?
Okay. That's my bowl of chips. That's not what I wrote.
Yeah. Roll in your chips.
10.
So what Urzak hears, or what Minion is playing, is this very sad, almost dramatic music. What Urzak hears is two cats fighting as he walks past the room.
Would that
Oh.
catch Urzak's attention is the
I think you need to
question.
tune it.
Maybe.
Ooh, someone said tuna.
I think I'll also
Oh.
go. Go.
No, so I'll just knock on the door and says, is everything alright in there?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. Did you hear the message from the robot?
Yeah.
Are you coming with?
Cat is coughing on.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
no.
Oh.
Sorry.
No.
You don't seem fine. Are you sure that you're alright?
Yeah, I just want like to be alone.
Ah, okay. I understand. He'll just plop away.
But we also turn our attention to Anthony.
Why do you keep saying that name?
I go by Grill, thank you very many.
And we need to change also the video now to make it Anthony there also, isn't?
Oh,
No,
please don't.
apparently everyone hates the name Anthony, so yeah, don't change it.
I was gonna say I think we need to leave changes to the overlay in the video for like significant moments. Also, I'm gonna be changing it constantly.
Fair.
Anthony,
Yeah.
you get the call to go and have the conversation with everybody. Do you go?
Yes.
I like also specifically click on Anthony's one and I'll be like, Cage is alright now. It doesn't seem like she's gonna kill you.
but I am extremely careful when I open the door and like look out both ways. Like, okay, no.
You'll see Echo will just
Yeah,
be
the
standing there, also looking at you menacingly. When you start walking, Echo will be following behind you. He's like on guard mode that he's actually here to protect you right now.
So we're all quickly going to turn our attention then to Order Archive. You, sir, have finished printing your maps. Do you make your way to the conversation then too?
I'll like go ahead and I'll stand there, and then I'll go ahead and bring up the map again, see where everybody's moving, and then I'll see minions standing there, and I'm like, press on there. Minion? Are you okay?
I'm fine. I'm just busy.
He's just there, and he's like, we could really use you in the dining room, Minion. We want you there.
No, it's useless. I don't contribute to these people, and I just want to sit here and I'm
Minion?
using it.
Minion,
What?
you're not useless. You're the one that stopped Cage out of... Listen, you're the one that managed to stop Cage out of all of us. Uzak failed, and Uzak is much stronger than you. I failed, and I have all of my technology and things. You're not useless. That is why we're calling you. If we didn't think you were worthwhile having, we wouldn't have brought you with us. You're part of this group, Minion.
Are you saying that I need to go protect Grill again?
No, I think now you're not
No.
there to protect Grill. We want you to be... No, wait, hold on, listen to me. And they're like, you're not meant there to be protecting Grill. You're meant to be there as a friend for all of us. You're not only there for Grill, you're there for all of us. You even forgave me. I want to go ahead
Am
and I
I
want to...
going to support you?
I never hear that?
You want me to come support you?
Yes.
Okay.
And also I want you to tell us how you want us to make your bow. We did promise we'll make a bow for your violin.
What's
Oh,
that
yeah.
attitude switch up real quick?
Okay. They're coming.
I like go ahead and then after that also go and contact Gunther. I'm like, Gunther, get your toolbox out. We're gonna be making a bow.
Why are we talking?
I'll make the bow while we're talking. Me and Echo. But I need your materials, please.
Okay.
Alright, and then I'll take the maps and things, and then after I'll start making my way also to the dining hall.
Alright. So, now we successfully have our party together. You guys hear a faint ticking sound. And an explosion. End of campaign.
The boat ship blows up. That's the only way you'll get us off the boat.
As you...
I just need the bathroom real quick. I don't want to miss anything.
Okay.
Snap.
We wait for 2 seconds. Okay, are we having a quick intermission then?
Let's take a short little break.
We're having
Sorry.
intermission, guys. We will be back shortly.
I need you
I'm going to go make coffee.
Yes.
Ah, back now. Hold on.
I love how everyone's just leaving.
By the way,
Yeah.
I have Panda.
Cute.
All by myself.
Welcome back, everybody. Sorry we had an intermission. People needed warm beverages and hot water bottles and all sorts of fun things. But
Cold ones.
we are back. And we are returning to the dining hall that is currently adorned with spare ribs, lamb chops, and all sorts of salads ready for you guys to devour.
When everybody
will be
else
left
gets to the
untouched.
dining room, Arcade and Girth are already like halfway through a plate, deep in conversation.
I would assume.
This is how we enter the dining room. Gunther's busy showing you a tuning fork and explaining, and
Everything just stops. Food.
I really love pushing the idea because Minion's like the only girl with us of just like all the guys absolutely chow when we're eating. It's like food.
Yeah.
And
And
her,
I'm
ju-
petite.
and her just sitting there having one little rib with a tablespoon of
Salad.
potato salad. You know, just sitting there
And
eating
while-
eating her little rib and being like, oh, I'm so full right now.
I think
While
Cage
everyone is
would also
eating.
have his helmet off, on the side of the table. He doesn't want to get anything on his helmet.
While everyone is eating, you'll just have Order Archive. He'll just be plugged into the wall socket, also just charging.
Now,
Or-
does anybody have an adapter?
All of you guys see on
Another
archive,
archive.
all of Archive's eyes just says fast charging, 1 hour to completion. You know.
Damn.
The core is just got like the circle like loading a little bit
Yeah,
more.
it's
Yeah, just going. Damn, I didn't know I was powered by Tesla batteries.
But anyway, so you guys are sitting there, meals, laughter, and I will leave the table open to whoever starts this conversation.
So I think since Archive is the only one not eating, he'll just be like watching everyone, waiting for them, and he'll be there like, so, has everybody finished eating yet?
Rub in the middle, like
No.
Okay, well, I believe that we're almost to... Would I be able to tell how close we are to the capital?
You're about an
Confused.
hour and a half's travel still.
Okay, so I'll be there. I'll be like, well, seems like we're about almost an hour away from the capital. I believe this is as good a time as any to start our conversation. I have no idea where to start. I believe first things first, we need to address what is with Grill. He like looks over to Grill.
Iron Man.
So So I'm just curious, is everybody okay with Grill now with the whole change thing that's happened with him?
Yeah.
Changeling?
Oh my gosh.
Just looking over to Cage, seeing Cage also eating popcorn and looking at Grill.
I'm not looking at girl, I'm looking at you.
Oh. I'm just there and I'm looking at them and I'm like, okay, well, I guess we're okay with that one. I believe for now we need to pass along important information that we've discovered. Primary of which, it seems as though Cage and Gunther have discovered something, which I believe that we're all going to have to take precedence on. They would like to test your guys' blood and my body, as we've kind of discovered that we've been traveling through time. Yes, we've picked it up for the most part, but we've been traveling through time finding these vaults. We've been changing the colors of them, activating them and such, and we've been going through time way too often. And they are worried that there might be some side effects of us traveling through these dimensions and time. One of the key ones also, and I believe this also you should listen to as well, Minion. It would seem as though we've also discovered, well, Cage has also discovered that soul gem that we found, and when we were talking to Valencia is currently in
Yeah.
the Feywilds. and she's
Yeah.
by the elder tree.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you want to go ahead and you go. What's up?
I wanted to roll something, but
No, you can roll. Go for it.
okay. DM, I want to know if I knew that we were jumping dimensions, if that even is what we were doing.
You can roll an intelligence check.
Because I'm so smart.
How smart. How smart.
My intelligence is a -1.
Congratulations.
I'm smarter than you.
Damn. That's a low blow. I don't think you can say that considering she managed to get us through the entire vault and you got us lost.
Hey, I'm just directionally challenged, okay?
What did you roll?
Zero.
Come on, tell us.
I rolled a 5.
Oh. You rolled a 5 and
Yes.
you -1, so you got a 4.
No, I rolled 6 -1. I got 5.
Ah, okay. It's very complex concept, this jumping through time and dimensions.
I could just fast roll.
Yeah, it's just so weird. It makes sense to you, I think.
So it would seem as though because of all of that, they want to check our blood, and
Bless you.
I believe that we also need to have a discussion on what we're also planning to do once we get to the Empire. As from our last conversation, I believe that we all agreed that we're going there to go and see Valencia's father. Am I right?
I agree that that's the plan. However, I don't think we're going to enter the Empire and say, "Hello, can I please speak to the Emperor?" And we're just going to be let in.
Of course. We're going to have to find some information or something around there as well. So, is Minion
you
actually
look
pointing to
confident.
herself? Huh?
I can.
Just looking at Minion. Minion, why are you
Can I
pointing to
roll
yourself?
insight to see if she's just being like a minion, super confident in herself, thinks she can do everything, which is cute and adorable, or if she like is like, actually, I've got something like up my sleeve, like I know what I'm doing.
Roll insight.
No, never mind.
I was
I'll
going
roll
to tell you anyway.
Yeah,
Just be
I
patient.
I did actually like literally ask her like, why are you pointing to yourself, Minion?
I have ring that I can show to what is man in charge?
You mean your
Emperor?
grandfather?
That's one. I can show him ring and something will happen.
Okay, great. We still need to get close enough for you to show him the ring.
Oh,
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, okay, I'm gonna be metagaming a little bit on this one. Wasn't there a letter also that y'all found?
the letter we gave to Cage. Why
I
have
was about to say, I think it's the one that came with the chest.
I
It
did
was
send
put
the
in the
content
chat.
of the letter to you directly.
Me.
You put it in the chat actually, I think.
Did I put it in chat or did I put it give it to you direct
You
message?
did. It's in chat,
I'm just
but
scrolling past all the gifts.
I'm in possession
trying
of
to
the
find it.
letter. If that helps.
I can quickly grab the letter for you. You want me to send it to you again?
I found it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You got it.
Fly to Hiroshima, stand before the Imperial throne. Yeah, how do we get before the Imperial throne? That's the problem I'm having.
Well, the thing is that who actually the writing on it? Because remember the first part of it, what it says? It's from Valencia. So we could actually show them the letter and then after say, okay, we've got a letter from Valencia.
Okay,
Doesn't
I'm
he
just
speaking
trying
out
to
of
think
character?
realistically. I'm just thinking realistically.
Mhm.
We cannot show up to the Empire and say we would like to talk to the Emperor. His long dead daughter sent us.
I mean, he doesn't
But
know
I
that
his
he-
granddaughter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's been 100 people claiming to be his granddaughter, Minion. I'm not saying that.
I agree.
I understand that, but we still have to get close enough to show him, to prove to him.
Just trust me.
Okay.
I will just show Rick.
We'll figure that part when we get there. So once we show him the ring and we manage to speak to him or anything, we then also have to decide what's the next part, because from
There's
what I'm
also a vault in
understanding,
Hiroshima.
yeah, that's what I was about to say. That's the next thing we actually have to look at, which is that we need to get information about the next vault also. Because from what I'm understanding, is that Gunther and I are probably going to have to see if that vault is not blue. Oh, and by the way, that's also another thing I need to say. We're currently standing in my brother.
Excuse
This
me?
ship is Archive, Frame 2.
That was a wild way to put it.
Honestly, there's no other way of putting it.
I just want to,
I'll
above
put it back.
table, just tell all of you. You assholes have a cure that could have brought Valencia back. And you're now going to Hiroshima without her. Just saying.
You told us go to Hiroshima.
Yes.
And you put us on this boat and you said go in that direction, and we did it.
I did not tell you to go to Hiroshima directly. I gave... hold
I'm
on.
pretty sure you did.
Before Sean went and typed in the coordinates, the information about the capability to bring Valencia back was given. I
Yeah, we
asked
did.
Sean, where are you going? He said Hiroshima.
Yeah, we did.
Okay, Sean, it's your fault.
Are we gonna handbrake turn this boat?
Yeah, let's turn the boat around.
No, to
would
be
like to
fair,
say-
we did.
Cage at one stage, not now because let's say it's metagaming, but at one stage he is going to say, eventually we need to like roll
Go
back
back.
that way to
Yeah.
cure that city. Because
No,
I've
you're-
got the vials for it.
Yeah, I remember Gunther and I did actually say that we wanted to go back there to also go ahead and rescue Valencia's body as well, because she is alive. And we just said that
Yeah.
she basically said that she's still safe for now, but we do have to go back there.
Okay, so after Hiroshima, the next stop is just doing a bit of a track
A
back.
quick go
Correct.
back, yeah. Because I think at the moment our main thing is that we need to try and see that all of the other vaults are still, whether they're blue or whether they're purple. Because we only know the vault that we're currently at, that we were at in Iron Peaks, and the other vault are purple.
Hear me out.
Because
Is there a way to lock those crystals into their frequencies? Because it doesn't help that we go and turn them purple, and like the day after, Charlie and whoever just goes back and turn them back blue. It feels like we're going to be in a back
so
and forth.
the
Who knows
first
how
and
long.
the first and the second vault, I think we're okay with those ones because those need blood to unlock. I think our only thing is that I don't think we actually locked the vaults when we left.
I was about to say, do they lock themselves? Because I do not remember us locking them, which is
I do
highly
remember the
irresponsible of us.
So the first vault, I think there was actually a cave in because I remember we were trying to escape from there. So that one is currently blocked off, if I remember correct.
Oh, so when we
Alright.
circle back, it's going to be held to get
Blocked
back
off.
in.
Yeah. So that one we can't get. That one we don't have access to. The second vault, we already have the other dark elves that are there. So it's more of a case of that we never tell them that, okay, you'll need to stop Charlie from getting in here.
Hmm.
But we shall have to cross that road when we get there, unless we want to decide that we're going to turn the boat now.
It's your
I don't know
guys'
that.
story. I'm just the monitor.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
We can, but it's going to add who knows how long to our journey back to Hiroshima. Or to
So I
Hiroshima.
think true, but then afterwards I do think that considering that you just brought up that point of how do we actually prove that we are, it does raise up a good point that story-wise we can also say that, okay, we're like, now we know we need something to actually say how can we get in there quicker. Then afterwards we're like, we need to
I'm
get
going to be real with
Valencia.
you. I was just about to say, if we have Valencia with us, we're guaranteed to get through the front door. Because all she has to do is show up.
Well, I mean,
Yes,
believe
I
it,
agree.
yeah, at this point I believe that this will have to be a party decision. Do we go to Hiroshima and try our luck, or do we go to Valencia and bring her back?
Eighth
I'm
of
okay
Prime.
with us going to go and fetch her.
Yeah, I think let's go bring her back.
Okay, that sounds like a unanimous vote then. We should turn the ship then. Don't
Zach?
you think?
I don't agree.
You don't?
Why not?
No, I'm talking shit.
I was waiting for this philosophical thing of we need to let her sit and
You'll just see from that, like you can see that Arkai's face is just looking at Uzak, like, really?
Now's the time you choose to pull a joke. Really?
All right. Well then, we've already agreed on that part, so we're gonna change our direction, and I'm going to be there. Can I go ahead and can I remote control the boat, or will I have to go
You
there
can
and I'll
remote
have to actually go
control
and
the
input?
You are connected.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna remote.
Too.
wow.
Huh?
What did you say, Sean?
Cage can too.
While Archive is doing that, I'm just going to look at the table, not grill the rest of the people. Circling back to testing everybody's blood. You guys can choose how often I do that. I just think it's really imperative that I do. And Minion, I can see you're shaking your head, but it's not for any of my personal gain. I am concerned about the way we're jumping through dimensions and through time. I'm concerned that it's going to affect our bodies. I am concerned that it's going to affect our magic, for those of us who have magic.
Put aside Archive.
I don't like when
Minion.
you
He's showing brotherly love. Back to it.
No one is like, you don't show like, I don't think you show like affection by stealing blood. That's like,
I'm not
Firstly-
stealing it. I'm literally asking you outright for it.
no, I don't want. I don't like.
Okay, fine. You say no. Let's perhaps say, or Zach, if you were to agree, and if I were to test his blood, and over weeks we noticed something changing, would you then let me test your blood?
Maybe.
I'm concerned that we are being affected by the way we are jumping through time and through dimensions. It is not good to be changing environment this quickly.
Meta question: Did you draw some of her blood earlier when you pricked her? What were you doing with that?
Yeah, no, when I officially asked her, can I do a paternity relative test, then I did get some of it. And I do still have some of it. I don't use all of my blood all the
You've
time.
got a control.
Yeah.
Does good to know about that blood?
You guys were aware
We
that
were
I
aware.
did do the relative test.
Yeah, you were there. It was that time when she kicked Cage's stuff, and then afterwards we mended it. No, we're not talking in
That was
character.
not playable, that was
It's
not
out
playable.
of character. It's out of character.
Cage,
Yeah.
do you still have any of the blood left over from the first time you drew Mignon's blood?
Yes.
Can you use that as control?
I can, but eventually I'm gonna need a new sample.
Fair enough. We can
Also, I'm not drawing his blood, and I point at Girl.
see.
Yes, me and Crow will give blood.
No, I would like the blood. I'm just not drawing it.
I
No.
could try.
Or it's like, I'm not giving you a needle.
Oh,
I look at
okay.
Order Archive and say, that thing that Order Frame 2 did was pretty cool. Drawing the blood out.
When you say that, you see Crow, like Cage's eyes. Basically, his pupils turn into slits as he turns to look at Archive. Like, you better not be able to do that.
He just like looks over to Gunther and he's like, "What are you trying to say that I should attempt to do that?"
Oh, no, I was maybe, but no, I was just thinking that's really cool.
I can do that.
do not believe I was created for something like that. I can maybe try and look at the research and maybe see
I
if
don't
there's
think it's
some way.
necessary. I don't think it's necessary. I
Oh,
think
no,
you're
no,
good-
I
You're
wasn't
good the way you
saying-
are. You're good at what you do. You don't have to do anything else. You know, you could let everybody have their thing that they're good at.
Cage, are you done? Would you allow me to speak now? Now, if you would allow me to continue, what I was going to say is that I'm going to try and find if there's a way that I can take that research and create a device that will allow you to do that, as you're the main person that deals with blood.
I would appreciate any improvements to my science. and research.
Yes. Now, please. I'm not designed for this kind of thing. Okay. I do understand that I am not designed for that. I cannot do what Order did. I'm not going to take this from you.
I will allow you to draw girl's blood though. I think it will be the one who's the most precise.
He like just brings up his hands and he's now got this sovereign like siege weapon. There are these giant massive gloves. He's like, you really think I'm gonna be able to do it with these?
You're a robot, aren't you? Like, isn't being super precise and specific like your thing?
Not with these, although. Hey Gunther, you still have my other arms?
Yes.
Okay, maybe we'll take these off and we'll put this on Echo and I'll actually go back to my normal arms because I don't think I'll ever use these as well. We'll do that as another experiment a little bit later.
So there's a lab downstairs where Gertha and I are going to be working together to test
that reminds
blood.
me.
And
He gives some maps to everyone so that everyone can see where the lab is.
I would also very much like to test the sample or the serum that we got from Valencia's box chest thing. I don't trust it. Even if it did a great job at healing the city, I am concerned that there is going to be side effects that we are unaware of. So I'd like to do some testing of that.
Minion, maybe you should help Cage with that testing. I mean, it is one of the last things of Valencia. You could learn also something about Valencia as well. And also, it'll be very interesting.
With all due respect, and I don't mean this as a slight, how is she going to help me?
You can teach
Exactly.
her.
What are they?
You can teach her something new.
Minion, would you like to learn the beautiful craft of Hemocraft? Would you love to learn more about the blood that pumps through your veins? I'd be happy to teach you.
Maybe not the blood, maybe more of the potion.
Yeah, but blood is better.
Order frame.
Guys,
You have a warning that pops up as you've changed direction of the ship, saying "Step powered up. Activate?" Question mark.
Step powered up.
Can I understand what is step powered up before I say yes?
There is no information on it.
Hey, my love, when you shake your head and you don't have a camera on, nobody can see it.
I know, that's why I answered.
I like look at Gunther and I'm like, Gunther, do you have any idea what step power up means?
Step? What is
He like
what is that
turns the
for?
screen. Turns the screen, shows it to him.
Okay.
I think it wants us to go faster.
Is it written as step, capital S, lowercase TEP, or is it written as an acronym?
It is written as step. The word step.
Okay, so just step powered up.
Yep.
Is that
Sounds
so? You
like
said
it wants
it's
to
a
go
warning.
faster.
What is the power consumption at the moment? Asking
just
you to
displayed-
check.
Yeah, can I just like display it on the screen for him?
So you see that there is something called a step jump core that is at 100%. And the rest of the machine or the rest of the ship is running only at 1% power usage.
Oh. I wasn't alive. I wasn't awake for this one, so I can't say it. Go.
I think that's how we got to the Iron Peak so quickly.
Oh, the weird jump thing.
Where we were one place and then the other place. It should have taken much longer to get there. Let's
We
try.
can do it. We can. However, we can also use the traveling time to do our research. So it's not as if it would be time wasted.
boat session.
Were we not in a rush to get to Hiroshima? That's
Phil looks so
why I
angry
went
with me right now.
to Hiroshima.
I mean, to be
For the
fair,
sake of the story.
what we could do is that I would say, can I tell how far are we to Virasima?
So you were an hour and something away from Hiroshima. You are 2.5 weeks away from Ethel Prime.
Maybe you can jump.
I would say, why don't we do this? Why don't we actually jump to Ether Prime? Then after we get Valencia, then we have Valencia here for when we're doing the research. So that way that Valencia can also help you, Cage, with the investigating of that potions as well. And you'll have another person that you can take a blood sample of to also test with too. Plus also, she might have also information about Anthony. I mean, Grill.
What did you say, Carmen?
Oh, Carmen just wants to go to Hiroshima.
You
Why
want to
not
get your
rescuing
mother?
Valencia?
Yeah, that's me. But really, no.
I would
Maybe
also
another
very much like to go
restaurant.
to Hiroshima. We have been trapped in an isolation bubble of just this team. I would like to meet other people.
Yeah. Okay, I would say we use the skip function to go to Eden Prime, get Valencia there, and then maybe what we can do is that I can see if there's some way that I can connect the boat to the vault and charge it up from that. Maybe that's actually how we managed to get there, because the boat was charging up from the vaults after they've been powered up.
All right.
It's power consumption, not power available.
Now, so power consumption for the normal boat is 1%, but the step up seems to be like a charge one, so maybe we can just charge that.
What if it's like a once per trip long rest thing?
Yeah, the boat
we
has
just
to
wait
the boat has to take long rests.
Yeah, but even if it is, let's say once per 24 hours, we can use this. It's still quicker than the 2 weeks. You know.
Yeah. I'll say we skip over to that one, and then afterwards we'll get Valencia, and then afterwards we'll come back.
I'll look for any timers and things on the screen while they're all having this conversation.
No timers.
No timers, nothing except it's like a, would you like to? It's a notification more than a warning.
Yeah, it's a notification.
Maybe.
And Gunther is just standing there while all this discussion is happening, itching because he knows that this is just a screen and he can't push the button to say go.
I like just look there and I'm like, okay, so we are in agreement. Maybe what we could do is that perhaps we could take blood samples of everyone before we press the skip button, so that we can also test Cage's theory. Or well, of whoever's willing. Gunther's arm is already extended out, waiting for blood to be taken.
I think we should do this in the lab. Yes.
Yeah, let's go.
Wonderful. Break. I'm just gonna grab a pile. I'm grabbing some food to bring with me.
As Cage stands up, the food all disappears off the table.
But the ones in my arms.
Also gone.
Oh.
Can I also see something? Would I be able to tell the map that I gave to everybody? Could I have also done a way where I could have also, like when I printed out the map, I could have put like names of whoever owns the rooms on the map as well,
Yes.
so everybody can see that?
Yes, you could.
Okay. So everybody's got a map and they've got names of people that own the rooms.
100%.
Now here's another question. Is there room for every sovereign?
In the boat.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so then that's where everybody can go use as their own room now. They can go to each sovereign that's their own ancestor.
That's it.
And is there any other rooms that are of key note here?
Not that you draw attention. That draws your attention.
Carmen wants to ask something.
Is Charlie's room on the map?
It is.
Is
Minions
Silas's room
going.
on the map also?
It is not.
Silas's room is not on the map. Interesting. Oh, before we go, I'll also pull out the Silas's journal as well, and I'll be like, does anybody want this as well? I believe this will probably be in better hands than mine. Cage is gone already.
No, I'm not.
Ain't no Cage here.
Okay, fine.
The girl, minion. Bulldog.
I can't read. Why would I want book?
Fair point. Oh, by the way, I did also give Killian's journal as well to Cage, so you might want to ask that if you want to speak with him. No, it says Killian
It's
with
just
a K on the.
Kilmore.
Kilmore.
Kilmore, sorry, Kilmore. Killian, Kilmore.
So
was
it's
wondering
it's Valeria instead of Valencia. It's Killigan instead of Kilmore.
Listen, this is,
The amount of information he has off the top of his head, you can forget names. It's fine. We know what you're talking about.
yeah. So I'm gonna be like, well, by the way, Cage has Kilmore's diary as well. So when he's done, you can probably ask him for that as well. I gave it to him. I
Okay.
thought that he would need it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you
Alright,
note? Did you note what diary Cole gave me last session? Because I didn't write anything down. I know I got a diary last. Sorry.
Saoirse,
He gave you,
Saoirse.
he gave you your mother's diary.
Thank you.
your mother.
Your mother.
Your
Your
mother.
mother.
Okay, I'm taking me and Gerther are going downstairs to the lab. I would have asked Urzak to come with us so I could get his blood as well.
Okay.
I would have ignored Grill.
There's no food anymore, so I come with you.
So I'm gonna say grabbing the blood is seamless from everybody.
But you use the word grabbing.
Yes.
Drawing.
You just grab the blood out of them.
Okay.
Yoink.
I think what I'll do is that while we're waiting for this, Gunther, would you have left your chest also with me?
You didn't ask to.
I did ask.
But not again before we left.
I thought you would have taken it.
Yeah, so what happened was his archive was busy working on something and Gunther just goes up, oh, click, and walks away.
Yeah. I'm just there, I'm like, okay. In the time then that they're gone, can I like try and build what's the naming? Minion's bow?
I will allow it.
Alright.
Roll.
So what I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna take bows that I'll say Gunther took out his chest, and then afterwards I took out the bows from them, and then he took his chest and went, so I can't do the other thing I wanted to do. So I'll go ahead and I'll just make it.
If I'd already set it up for you, then yes, it would be there.
Well, it's up
You
to
would
you
have a
to decide if you
workstation.
set it up.
Okay.
Well, if you asked me when you walked in eventually, then I would have set it up for you.
How much
Sorry.
time was left on our journey after we did the jump?
And the jump would
We haven't
arrive
done the jump yet.
Yeah, you would arrive at the island.
Oh shit, okay, damn.
Yeah, we haven't done the jump yet because I think we
Okay.
said that we wanted to first draw blood before we do the jump to test your theory of if blood gets affected by jumps.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll like just stop the boat before we get to the island so they don't just see this boat come and then after suddenly disappear.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Not that
And then afterwards I'll go ahead and I'll be working on Minion's bow.
Right.
And if Gunther's thing is there, I also want to remove the arms from me and attach it onto my what's the name?
Echo.
Echo.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I want you to do is I want you to roll me one performance check.
Performance.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
It's performance. I have a +0 to performance and I rolled a 13.
Okay. And then I want you to roll 2 dex checks.
First deck check, 19 plus straight
Damn.
dex, right?
Yeah, straight dex.
19 plus 2, so 21.
Nice.
Second one. 8 plus 2, so a 10.
Give me a second.
So many noises. So many noises.
You pass.
Yay!
You create the bow. So you now sit with the bow in hand
And Minion's not there.
and Minion's not
okay.
there. But all the blood has now been drawn. Do you guys give Order Archive the go ahead to do the jump?
Before, what's the setup like in this lab? Like, I'm asking as a gremlin, like, how many vials do I have? What's the setup? How can I, like,
there's-
do I have access to a whole new lab? Like, do I have, like, is this the dream lab that
She's
Gage's been
excited
waiting
for this. of knowing there's a lab here.
There's vials, there is centrifuges, there is systems to clean the vials with so that you can reuse them. There's so many different technologies in this lab.
Gertha and Urzak see Cage just like in a state of bliss. You've never seen this man smile as much as he's smiling in this place. So I'm gonna take the
Through the
blood.
helmet.
It's just no. He left his helmet off.
Oh.
He's just so happy. He's just like, this is exactly where I want to be. This is what I want. So I'm gonna take everybody's blood. I'll take mine, no, not Gertha's, Urzak's, and I'm going to situate Carmen's, the little bit that I have. Carmen minions that I have of minions.
Who's
I don't know. She's just something that keeps going onto my mind. Anyway,
I have a quick question. Did you leave your helmet in the dining hall?
I might have been very excited about the lab. So let's say yes.
Okay.
For
I
fun.
will fiddle with it.
That's fine. And then I'm going to like properly, because I don't think we have time for me to test it now, but I'm going to label it now so that I know that it was before the transition.
Cool.
Also, what I'm thinking of doing is, tell me if I've got enough time, I want to go upstairs and get my box, my chest that my glaive or my battle axe came in.
Mm.
I actually want to store the blood in there, because I'm hoping that keeping it in like, what I'm hoping is a lead box. You said it's pretty like to our character. I'm hoping that it will protect the blood outside of our body from being affected by the jump. So I'm hoping that it keeps it as what it is.
Okay. I'll allow you to get your box.
Okay. And then I'm going to set it up like that. And then once everything is like really settled in place where it needs to be, wax sealed everything, then I'll let Order Archive know that we are ready for the jump.
Gage,
Yes.
if you want to store some stuff where it also definitely cannot be affected, you could always put it into my work chest. It's got an other dimensional plane.
That would work. Are you going to show Cage the cool ass fucking work desk that you have?
Yep.
Okay. Have you ever seen a teenage boy? Seeing his
Have you ever seen a
special-
teenage boy?
No, wait.
Clarify.
Let me finish the sentence. Let me finish the sentence. Have you ever
Seen a teenage boy?
Have you ever seen a teenage boy see his special interest, but like the coolest thing? Like a car guy seeing the coolest car. Like you just see his eyes absolutely light up. Like that is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and why do I not have one? And then really calmly as I can manage, just like hand you the blood and be like, this is totally cool. I'm totally nonchalant about how fucking awesome this is.
So as we go, you'll see I grab onto another drawer and I pull it out. And as I pull it out, you see like foam cutouts the exact size of the vials.
Where did you get this?
I made it.
What do I need to do for you to make me one of these?
I don't know.
Stop looking at me like that. I didn't mean it like that. But I could. If you want me to, I could, but that's not how I meant it.
Don't know if I'd have to try. Like, no guarantees.
I would be
I don't know if I can
eternally...
make more than one.
I would be eternally grateful if you could get me anything that's close to this. I'm literally going to show you my field kit, and you can see it is like battered and bruised. Like I have been using this for years and years and years, but it is really carefully looked after. And I'm like, this is all I've had. I'd be so happy with any improvements on this.
I could probably improve your field kit.
Thank you, Gertha. I really appreciate that.
Oh, you guys saw Cage has a heart.
It's for science things.
Good to
Thank
relate.
you. Yeah. I will put the blood in Gertha's workstation thing.
I will be
And
back in
then-
a couple of minutes, sorry.
I'm going to then let Order Archive know that we can jump.
It's weird that the guy that's at the helm of the ship to jump, you guys just left.
I would also talk to Gertha and be like, I don't think Archive was all right with me asking him, so are you comfortable drawing blood?
Oh.
It's pretty easy. You just need to locate veins.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you mean from
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you
can do
please? Because I need his blood as well.
that. Do you mind? I'm assuming we went back to the dining hall because that's where my
Yeah, sure.
chest of holding is.
I would have said that real quiet. I wouldn't have spoken about Grill right in front of him. That's weird. I would have like whispered in your ear, like, just so you know.
Are you still in the dining room?
Yep.
You're still just standing there in the corner.
Yeah. Too scared to move.
He's like the spider in the shower, just like.
More scared of you than you are of it. Grill,
Yes.
do you? I'm not too experienced in this, but would you be opposed to me drawing some
back.
of your blood?
Sorry?
I mean, Cage doesn't want to, but I guess.
But
What's worse that could happen?
we do need your blood if you're okay with it.
I mean, yeah, why not?
And I'm going to use my knowledge from seeing. It wouldn't have been the first time, I'm sure, that somebody's drawn his blood. Also, just having witnessed the process so intensely now over the last this immediate time and before, I'm going to try and draw Grill's blood.
Cage is in a really weird place of like really wanting to micromanage and show you exactly how to do it, but also not wanting to get near Grill. So it's like a. I don't.
So you draw the blood. And as the vial starts to fill up, it fills up a pretty blue.
Blue.
He's a bug.
Yeah,
The thing.
this is fascinating. It's blue.
It shouldn't be.
That's wrong.
What's wrong with you? Why are you blue?
No, he drew it out. No, guys,
He's drawing it from a smurf.
every time you've gone to a doctor's office, you've seen the blue and red veins in the thing on the veins map of the human body. He just drew it from the blue vein. That's all.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Alright.
You drew his blood from the nervous system. That's what's happening
Yeah.
here.
He's very nervous, so there's a lot of that.
Honestly, yeah.
Would you mind me drawing a second vial?
Sure.
And I
It's like
hand
my
this
second
one
arm.
over to Cage.
Wait, hold on. You stuck out your second arm. If you ask for a third vial, are you going to stick out your third arm?
Well, he can draw blood from the same
Okay, I know
vein.
this is like an 18+ stream, but come on. Damn. I think you're gonna have to make sure he gets excited before you can draw blood from there.
And as I did,
Listen, the joke was right there. I could not help it, okay?
you just couldn't leave it alone.
Nope.
As I move over to the opposite arm,
You don't have to do that. You can draw blood from the same arm. Anyway, continue.
so as I put it in, the same the same tuning fork that I used for
Sorry,
one-
sorry, continue.
I think Carmen's broken, just so that everyone knows. Oh.
I think we need to turn off our cameras for this section so we can all like remote.
okay, I don't have
Okay,
the
okay.
notes here, but the frequency that turned the crystal purple.
Yes.
Wait, I think I wrote it down somewhere.
I have it somewhere, but I just can't find it right now.
I haven't been taking notes of the hurts because I was like, I can't keep track of everything.
No, what's the name? Sean did take notes of it.
Yeah,
all
so
three
I
of
just
them.
can't find them right now. Yeah, I've got them
I
somewhere.
think it was 144, I think.
1446 and 1447. So that would be the 1446 1447.
It would be the 1447.
Anyway, that frequency.
Yeah, so I grab the tuning fork, and as it's busy drawing, I chime it, and I bring it just to the vial itself. Like, I try and keep it as far away from his flesh, and try and move towards the blood.
I'm watching. Yeah, Cage is right there. I want to see what happens.
As it's busy filling the vial.
As the blood is drawn, the blue color fills the tube. And you bring the tuning fork nearby with the hertz of 1447. And suddenly, blue changes to purple.
I would like to test that too.
Interesting. And I handed, I was looking as I was handing it.
Yeah, he forgets to stop drawing blood. He pulls the thing out, just a spray of blood across the floor. My bad.
Okay.
Keegan is just going through revelations, that's all.
Yeah, I'm thinking about something, and I think I just figured something out, but we'll see.
Wonderful. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I put those two, label them, wax seal them, do everything I need to do, put them in the work draw thing.
You'll feel it's quite cool too.
They're so cool.
All right. So,
Can I just give? I just wanted. Archive was looking at Cage's helmet. It doesn't. It's not majorly for damage. Like the padding is not as if if something tries to spear it. It's not hugely against that. The most important feature of it is that the visor part of it. It's not really glass. It's more of like a mist that can be turned on and off. He's a dark elf, and the sun is very, very harsh for him. That's mostly why he wears it. It's sunglasses. That's literally all it is.
Yeah, unfortunately for him, he's not going to know anything about why you have that because he doesn't know what dark elves are.
But I'm letting you know. It doesn't really do much. It seems like a really inadequate helmet.
No, what he's going to do is that instead he's going to look at the helm, and then afterwards he's going to cast mending on it just to go ahead and repair the helm, because I'm guessing the helm looks damaged as well, right?
I've been in a lot of fights.
Yeah, so
I
he's
should
going to
imagine.
Yeah, he's going to cast mending on it, and he's just going to polish and spick and span the helm. But at the same time, also he's going to also use his magic tinkering to go ahead and also dye the helm, so it'll also match Cage's color. So it'll be like the dark color scheme of Cage with the dark black and purple as well.
Oh.
nice.
And then afterwards he'll put it back exactly where it was and be like,
Order,
a little bit more. A little bit more. There we go. Exactly.
Order Archive goes and activates the button. A screen pops up saying you'll be jumped after this ad.
No, that's not right. Order has YouTube Premium.
I was gonna ask what the ad is for. So what is Order Archive's algorithm selling him?
Condoms, just to keep it funny.
No. It's gonna be no. I can't say that word. Never mind.
So
That word.
One letter off from that.
you go and press the button, and all of you guys feel this moment where the whole boat shifts. And suddenly, you find yourself in a different area. The smell of the air that's traveling through the boat immediately changes.
We forgot about something.
Oh my goodness.
As you
I'm
guys,
listening, baby. I'm listening.
as you guys witness Order Frame or Order Archive slowly starting to disappear. As you jumped back, you jumped through the purple mist. I am joking. I would not do that to one of my players.
I was just about to say no.
So
I was just about to say that doesn't make any sense because we're not jumping back.
We're jumping towards something, and we don't not necessarily have to pass.
yeah,
either
you're not
key to get-
passing. You're not passing begin.
But we
don't worry.
did. we did kind of forget about something.
You
What's
had
up?
me fooled. Fuck that.
I was confused.
No, I have a feeling we're not jumping back to the same time zone or the same time. Because remember the crystals were blue? So there's a high possibility we're jumping to the point where the crystals were purple, not blue. So Valencia might not be there. Maybe.
You guys
We'll
make
see
it
when we get there.
to Ethel Prime. And you immediately get the warning auto frame to that you've arrived at your destination. But there is a moment where the live feed from the outside deck shows up. And you get to see the world as it is. Okay, why am I hearing myself so profoundly?
Armon.
As you get to see this island, it looks different. It looks very different. The static that you guys remembered that was on the beach seemed all but gone. The dark sky above the island has vanished. As the boat then travels, due to the fact that it's flying into the island, you guys start seeing the treetops and these massive pillars of trees being almost hundreds of feet into the air, casting a great big canopy of trees above you. The shade feels almost surreal. But finally the ship stops at the entrance/exit that you guys left time at. There were still no signs that there was ever an excavation site at this area. And the green grass and moss has taken over the top surface of the ground. This place looks undisturbed. Very long. But you do know where the location is of Sovereign, because you did bring that into your programming. And Valencia's beacon is still,
I can't say I'm surprised. But
I'm surprised.
Before we get off, I go and I get the dig site in view, and I'm going to take out my tuning forks and play through and try and see where we are in time, forward, backward.
I am glad you remember that. So as you start from the higher or the lower frequencies, you see the different phases that the island has gone through. You see one where the island was on fire. You see one of them where there was this man standing in front of the island that held his hands up. And as he held his hands up, the whole city or the whole island seemed to vanish. You go through the forks, the next, and eventually you're in 1447. Change. Current day.
I have a question. Do you think we would all be there while you were doing that?
I would be.
Yeah, we would be there. I would say just wait before you get off the boat, and you would see. I would also show you something cool that I've discovered when we were there, and I'd also call Cage over to explain what. Now that I've explained a bit of how the tuning forks work and things, how they're working in this new reality we're finding ourselves in. So I'd show you guys as
Yeah, I'm taking notes of that. I want all of that because I think I would like to eventually work on how it could be prevalent to the blood work because I'm just interested in that connection.
Can I ask, when you were on frequency of the blue crystals, were we back on the same landmass that we left? I mean, the same area that we left when we got on the ship for the first time.
Yeah, on 1446, what do we have there? Oh, actually, yeah, there's two things. 1446?
So when you ran 1446, what you saw was the dig site.
And then...
So 146 was the blue, am I right?
Yeah.
Can I ask then, we try something different? So normally frequency waves are having it where it has a peak and a height. That's basically where you're trying to resonate with it. What happens if you actually try to collide with the frequency instead of resonate?
Well, this is not trying to... This is... So, what's happening is I'm picking up the tuning fork and looking through the actual fork, and it's creating sort of like a lens.
Yeah.
So it's not applying a frequency to anything.
Okay. So it's just vibrating to a different frequency and seeing what happens. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just looking through the resonance, basically.
Okay. All right. Well, it appears that I'm in the control room, like controlling the ship, so I'm not seeing any of this, unfortunately. Well, it would appear as though we're here now. Are we going to disembark?
How do we get underground?
If I remember correct, I believe Valencia was actually left above ground, was she not?
You guys were dragging her body out, yes.
I don't want to seem altruistic or anything. That's not really the vibe I'm going for. Even if Valencia's up here, I still have the ability to save everybody else who's down there.
I mean, honestly, fair point.
Do you want to use that serum again right now? You've been very suspicious of it. I'm happy.
I'm down for suggestions and opinions. It did work. It's just that I am worried about consequences of it working.
So, suggestion, and then after he brings up the screen, he'll walk to the bar, pier, the bow there when he else comes. Suggestion, brings up the screen, clicks on Valencia. Why not just ask Valencia?
I was actually going to suggest that it's better to, if we can talk to her like this before we put, because here's the problem. I'm just going to look around. Who's around us? Who is currently part of this conversation?
I would assume that the whole lot of you would have been together.
Minion is shaking her head again.
I'm just going to look at
Minion, Paige is supposed to be the edgelord, not you.
Minion's a curious person. She walks around. She gets bored staying in one spot for too long.
Fair.
I don't know how I'm supposed to focus when my baby is right there. How am I just...
Seeing him, he's joining us today. And look how he's paying attention.
He's such a good boy.
That's not you.
What I was going to say. I'm going to look at Grohl and then immediately look away. I didn't mean to look at him, but I'm going to be like, Faye, objectively, are very deceitful. Okay? And I worry that the serum has some unexpected consequences, to the point of maybe even not any health things, but it's possible that we're putting people into agreements that they are not aware of and do not want to be part of.
No, the Fae have never done that.
I worry that we're condemning an entire city to the Elder Tree. I don't know if we're sacrificing these cities to the Elder Tree. If their lives, I'm just spitballing here, it could be that we are now, their life essence is feeding the Elder Tree. I don't know what the serum does other than cure everything, which doesn't seem, I don't know, practical. It doesn't seem like, it seems too good to be true.
Before we go anywhere, do you want to try some of that serum on the blue blood?
My first...
The purple blood.
My first experiment that I was going to do with the serum is to actually use the tuning fork on it. Because I feel like that gives you a lot of information.
Yep.
And then there's one more thing that I'm loath to tell you all about, but I'm on an honest streak. There are only 12 vials of this stuff. And there are 12 cities. So
Are there
any
still
and all
12?
tests. Sorry?
Are there still 12?
Yes.
The 12 volts.
You've used one.
I didn't use it, I just put it away. And also, I have not shown you where I'm keeping the others. For all you
No,
know-
we used one in.
Yeah, no, there's
Right.
11 now.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You still have
yeah.
12?
There's 11 left. There's 11 cities left. For all we know, each vial is for each city. So any testing we do would have to be minuscule so that we don't affect the dosage. And we'd have to obviously bounce between doses.
Well, maybe then our first rule of thought would be that we need, like you said, we need to get into the city, because maybe the city will have some other way of dispersing the cure as well, the same way that Iron Peaks had.
I think the first step is, like you say, see if we can get in contact with Valencia and ask if she's comfortable for me using this serum on her. We can bring her back and then we can explain like the whole situation to her, and she can decide whether or not she's comfortable using it on the city. If we wait to first speak to the emperor, I get those words mixed up in my head. The emperor, maybe they have. Although I don't know if I really want a government deciding whether or not we can get medication out.
Well then, I believe then I'm going to be activating speaker mode right now, right?
Also, maybe let Minion know that we're talking to her mother. Might want to be here.
Looks at the map, tries to find where's Minion. Where would Minion be?
Who knows? That child literally runs in circles.
Where's
Charlie's-
Minion?
Charlie's room.
Oh,
Oh!
do you want to go ahead and say what you're doing in Charlie's room first?
Just looking around, touching, running my hand across surfaces, bouncing on the bed.
Just messing the room up.
So you're being a cat.
Yeah.
So
So
then presses.
as you're going through Charlie's room,
I knew it.
roll Constitution saving throw.
Oh shit.
That's bad.
Yes.
Yes.
12.
You walk around the room and you trace your hand over his desk where he would be writing his journal and all.
Yeah.
And as you trace your hand over the desk, you'll feel your arm just locks. You feel this tiny prick in the tip of your finger.
Can I move my hand?
As you put your hand away, you see the prick on your finger slowly starting to spread out as you start turning to stone.
Oh. This no good.
I really hope this is another rug pull and you're not actually going to say she's turning to stone.
Trying to find a pose.
DM literally said she's turning to stone.
He said the same thing about me disappearing. I'm hoping it's a joke.
Not a joke.
She's been
Question.
infected with the same.
Is there any way that Archive's like whole system that he has in check is like, hey, life alert?
Well, I mean, I was about to go and call her, so maybe the time when I'm about to go and speak to her is when she's about to turn.
If the DM's kind.
I'll
Is he?
allow it.
Yay.
I'll just be there like, Minion, you might want to come up here.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk to Valencia now.
Okay. But I is turning to stone like people from city.
What?
Yeah, it's like starting from hand and it's like spreading.
I immediately like look at Cage and them, and I'm like, Cage, Gunther, y'all guys need to go ahead and rush to Charlie's room. Minions turning to stone.
Fuck.
I grab the chest and it just flops down into like a cardboard. You just flop, roll it as we're running.
Yeah, I also run. I don't want to say this out of the other, but I run way quicker than Gotha, so I am gonna get there first.
Fair enough.
I look at Krill and Uzak. I'm like, do y'all guys want to go and check up on her as well? They might need some muscle, or I don't know what
Yes.
they're gonna need.
And then I run after.
When we get
Uzak,
there,
are you going?
is she turning to stone? Is she being petrified, or is she turning to milky white stone?
As you get
No.
there, her whole finger is white stone. The same marble stone that was in Ethel.
It's crazy, right? Look.
DM.
Mhm.
I have a crazy idea.
Alright.
Off the finger.
Chop off
No.
her head.
No. But not much better than that. I have been injecting something into my veins for the last couple of months.
Yes.
You know what that is? Do I still have any left over? Because I would have stopped when I was successful.
You have 1 dose left.
My dose or normal dose? Because I've been microdosing.
A normal dose.
Okay. I'm going to take that out of my kit. And if nobody stops me, because I have a feeling somebody's going to stop me, because nobody trusts me doing anything, I'm going to grab Minion's arm, and I want to inject it here so that it spreads that way. And I just basically want to freeze her hand.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Saving you.
That doesn't look like saving.
I don't think we heard. Was Uzak also going down there as well? Sorry.
Yep, yeah.
Okay, so everyone's there except for me.
No, you don't.
If nobody stops me, this is what I'm doing, because I would like to try and stop it before I have to use one of the healing things on you, because I don't trust it.
I'm not stopping, but I'm immediately asking, what is it you're using?
It's,
What if I want to know?
You can hear the curiosity in my voice.
it's a personalized serum from a winter wolf that I've been injecting into myself to adopt cold damage. Not a big deal. It's just a personal project I've been working on.
And I feel if her hand is cold.
She.
Minions, because I've injected the full dose. I'm trying to freeze the blood from expanding, or whatever it is from expanding into the rest of her body. See if it works. Otherwise, I'll use a healing thing on you.
Roll
But
a,
I would like to try not.
roll a medicine check.
Okay. Just give me. I haven't actually properly opened my character sheets. We don't
okay.
really use them.
Hold on. Carmen,
Ah,
how many hit points does Minion have? Her,
28?
her total, 28.
yeah.
It wasn't a natural one.
Was it a 2?
It was a 2. Plus 1. So 3.
It's a 3. 1, 2, 3.
As you grab this and inject it into her, there's a massive spike of adrenaline through Minion's body.
The pupils.
Too much for her heart to handle.
Oh no. No, please don't tell me I just killed her.
Minion,
You're
on 0 HP. Please roll your first death save.
Okay.
Okay.
At that stage, now would you say I'm going to be able to tell that he's dying?
Yes! Now you'll know there's a problem.
Roll death save. I just roll a d20, right?
Death save is just the d20, yeah.
Okay.
What did you roll? Oh, you're still rolling, okay. Okay, just so, no, okay.
First.
I'm just warning you before you roll. Anything below
Oh,
a
no.
10 is a fail, and a natural 1 is 2 fails.
Okay.
2 out of 3.
If you get a 20, then you get it up immediately.
Can I collapse so long?
Yeah, you are collapsing in Cage's arms.
No, don't tell me it was a 1.
No, but it was a 9.
Okay, so
Shit.
you failed your first death save.
Okay,
Good.
I'm going to catch her
Okay.
and lower her very gently to the ground, and then look up at Gotha and be like, okay, that didn't work. I'm going to use the healing thing.
Immediately. I
Okay.
immediately like go ahead and contact Cage and Gunther and everybody. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why am I getting
We're
that,
fixing it. We're
flashing
fixing
on
it. We're fixing it. Stop talking in my head.
As... Wait.
I just want to make a note. Cage, you know how blood works.
I do.
Her heart has stopped. There's no flowing blood.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Don't worry about it. I've got something.
Yes, your heart stopping is fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
Okay.
Okay. So, do I know? Because I feel like this is something I would have tested. Because one of the things I wouldn't have immediately known that there is a way to distribute this medicine. So while working on it, I would have been thinking, what is the minimum dosage that I can give that it will be effective?
So it would be 1 milligram, which would equate to 0.1 mils of this serum.
Okay, but that's like I know how much to do that.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm going to pull that immediately. I'm going to inject it straight into the heart.
I love
And
the
then-
panic in your voice.
Yeah, no, I'm panicked. No, you know what? Kezia is not stressed out. I don't mind a character death. But
Just not her character.
no, that's the thing is, I don't want to be responsible for somebody else's character death. Does that make sense? Like a normal character death, I'm like, cool, this is drama, this is plot. But if I'm responsible, I'm like, oh fuck, shit, that's not what I meant to do.
I think Gunther
I
wanted
tried
to do
to-
something. It looks like he's looking through his spell list.
I'm just checking, but yeah,
I'm injecting
need to
into
go
her
set things
heart.
up.
And then I'm gonna start doing chest compressions. Because that does get the blood pumping through the veins. That is an actual method that they use.
Okay. So you do the injection.
I do warn you, proper chest compressions will break your ribs.
And
But you'll be alive.
and you start the chest compressions.
Mm-hmm.
Roll another medicine check.
Okay, if I'm rolling, I just want to let you know, DM, if I am having to do chest compressions for longer than like 2 minutes, then I am going to switch with Urzak.
Okay.
I will teach you exactly how to do them, but I can't do it all on my own. Like, I will get tired and the chest compressions will not be what they need to be.
Okay.
While they're doing this, can I see, is there like some kind of medical bay that's on here that maybe we can take her to also if there's some way to heal her?
No,
Or hopefully some kind of automatic healing thing.
there's no medical bay, no.
I tried.
Is that a
What
1?
is that? That's a
It's a
5.
6
Oh, 6.
6.
plus 1.
7. You get in there. You do the chest compressions and you hear the as you know the rib cage has now broken.
The rib cage.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
As you carry on doing the compression.
You broke the rib cage.
Carmen,
Ah,
That's it.
please roll another death save.
oh gosh, I have a bad feeling about this roll.
We believe in you. Come on, nat 20.
I didn't
You
really
can
want to
do
kill
this.
you. Common, you know I didn't.
You got this.
It's okay, it's okay.
You can do this. Just know, if Carmen dies, I am gonna kill you, Cage.
Okay, there's another failure. Okay. But just a normal failure, not a natural one. Okay.
So do I see that now she's like really going out now on my side?
Yeah, her light on your dashboard starts.
I immediately drop the screen and I also start rushing towards the minion now. Oh,
Okay. Cage, even though Kezia has been panicked, okay, Cage has been pretty calm. He's pretty good under pressure.
I don't
However-
feel good.
However, at this point, you will hear a slight panic in Cage's voice as he looks at Girth and he's like, it's not working.
Just
I will keep the chest compressions as best I can, though, even in a little bit of a panic.
You know what sucks is that I have spells to heal.
You know what sucks is that you think the druid would as well, but girl has said nothing.
All right, that's
Well, I
one.
kind of didn't pick heals.
Yeah, would how long?
So Gunther reaches over and he says, I don't know if this will work, but he pulls out from his little pouch. He's got a couple of little wired up vials and things. I've tried before, and he takes some stuff and he pours into his hand, and you just see some pink smoke coming out of his hand, and he pushes it onto. No. What he does is he takes it and he goes up to Minion's mouth, holds his hand, and basically cups the smoke over her nose and mouth, and then blows in to try and blow this into her lungs, and attempts to cure wounds.
Wow.
I just needed to
Roll.
check if that's the one that I had, but I had it written down here from the beginning, so I'm pretty sure that's what I took there.
Yeah, that's why I'm also running, because I also got cure wounds as well.
We spoke about it. Then I think
So
I
did
didn't take it because you did.
Oh, flop.
Meta game. I didn't.
You
Yeah,
didn't.
if you took it, I didn't.
Okay.
No,
So
scrap
what
that.
happens then, Carmen?
Ah,
You notice that I'm not calling you Minion. I'm calling you Carmen. So as you're lying there, this cold embrace starts to surround you.
mm-hmm.
As you hear a voice you've not heard before. Female voice. Calling out. As you're lying there in a dark room, surrounded by nothing. She walks up to you and she smiles and she says, hello, dearie.
Do I recognize?
You do not. But you have once before read about this. But it was of myth, legend.
Hello.
She smiles at you. Says, it seems that it is your time to pass on from this world.
Really?
Well, I'll give you an opportunity to stay.
How?
I owe your father a favor.
That seems a bit unfair.
Not really. He saved my life a long time ago too.
Me too. But it's like Valencia told me once about balance.
She would. I've visited her before too.
What did she say?
Before we could finish our conversation, a very powerful mage woke her up.
No.
But you get to make the decision. You can step forward today to a different life, or you go back to your friends and continue fighting. You are fighting a noble cause.
I'm going to roll the last d20,
Alright?
and that will.
If she succeeds, can it be that I'm there and then afterwards I cast Cure Wounds on her to bring her back?
I will allow it.
Okay. Come on, I believe in you, Carmen. Believe in you, minion.
So scared.
No!
I rolled a 2.
Carmen, I will remind you that you have an inspiration dice that you can roll.
Oh
Thank
yes, from the
fuck.
inspiration from the feast. From the
From the
hero's
feast.
feast we got one.
Technically, that means you've got 2. So you can roll again.
We just want to make it hurt twice as bad.
Do you want...
roll-
Just
Your
roll
DM
better.
wants you to succeed as well.
Just roll better. Is all that it.
Momo, now's not the time to be adorable.
What is
I
it?
rolled an 18.
Okay.
Okay. So with a successful save, you hear her voice look at you and saying, "It would seem that your friends aren't finished with you yet. Order Archive, please roll your cure wounds."
Right. You see with Order Archive, he'll just look at everybody, but Cage also holding Carmen, and he's like, "What the hell is going on?" And he's immediately just gonna go in. You'll just see his entire arm will just drop off, and then after he just sticks it right on her heart, and then after you'll see it'll be like first scanning what's wrong, figure out that her heart is not working, and then you'll just see it'll basically be like a defibrillator where you'll just shock her awake to cure by casting cure wounds. Oh, flip. Wait, I need to remember how much it heals.
Guys, my heart is too fucking old for this shit.
Yeah.
Welcome to D&D. Alright, 1d8. Where's my d8?
Alright, as Order Archive is rolling this,
That's your spellcasting modifier.
Yeah.
everybody would see this woman standing with a scythe above Minion's head. And she looks at all of you and she smiles and she says, "Another day then," as she disappears.
Yeah.
4 plus 3, so 7.
Minion, you get 7 HP back.
Just say wake up! Minion, wake up! Waking up in Cage's arms.
What happened?
I immediately let go of her and just step back.
You just see when he lets go, then afterwards Order Archive will try and catch, but then after he dropped his arm, so there's no hand to catch her.
Well, we're by the floor. I'm not holding her
Good.
against me. I just let her go.
Roll your
Oh,
damage.
okay.
You get 8 points of damage. Roll death saves, please.
No. He's just there, and after Order Archive will just drop down and be like, "Ah."
What did you do? Why were you turning to stone?
I touched table and then turned stone, and then I saw a lady. She come say hi, and she say, "Oh, it's time to go." I don't know where she wanted to go, by the way. And then I wake up again. So I think I just fell asleep.
Which desk? Which table did you touch?
That table.
I immediately go in.
And as she points with that hand, I'm looking at the hand to see has it
Turn back to
destoned?
normal.
It has destoned. Cage's cure worked. It just killed her too.
Wait. Did my cure work or did the cure work?
You used yours.
Yeah, but then I used the actual one.
Oh.
You won't know.
I know I won't, but Cage is going to be thinking about that for the rest of his life.
I just want you to know that you have successfully nearly killed 2 of Carmen's characters now.
You have been more dangerous than the one fight we've had this campaign.
Literally.
Typical
You said
Cage.
that in the beginning of the session, and it's been proven right again.
Anyway, I'm checking out the table. I would like to know what.
You just,
Roll investigation, please.
while she's also doing that, then
Natural one! What?
Oh
This
God,
dice is
what the hell?
cursed.
Okay, you know what happens when you have a broken dice?
I put it back in my bag. It's taking a rest.
Oh.
And that's my cage
Nice
dice, so
game.
I'm upset.
Alright. So,
Cage also starts turning to stone.
yeah, apparently. As you're busy investigating the table, it
It
didn't
sounds like a joke.
it didn't take much, but the whole countertop of the table is micro needle.
Sick. Did you guys hear Cage say that as he is up?
While the Archive is actually
that's
sitting on the floor, he'll like look at the minion and he'll be like, well, I think I might know who you met.
Oh, yeah?
So did the lady you met have raven feathers on her?
Did she?
No.
No?
Oh. I thought it was probably the Raven Queen.
No, but
No.
apparently he knew Valencia, so maybe is Valencia friend.
I believe our god of life and death in this world is called Ambrosia,
I can't remember, my love.
if I'm not mistaken.
That rings the bell.
That's
It's in our notes, but I
yeah.
don't know where those
that
notes are right now.
that is who Minion just met.
I don't think since I record archive things, record information, would I know about this? Maybe?
You would know about the gods, yes.
Okay, so I'll tell her that you probably met Ambrosia. So let's hope you
Okay.
never meet her again. Until it's your time.
Okay.
Is there a reservoir or something that I can see that is feeding these needles?
You'd have to roll a much higher investigation check to. I will.
Okay, cool.
I will allow you to roll it again.
Yeah, Gotha,
Yeah.
would you please help me investigate this table?
Sure.
You just see Archive will wake up, he'll be there like, what, really? A table? Minion literally just died and you're worried about a table?
Because the table nearly killed her.
I what?
And I put my
I can imagine that somebody at an accident scene, they get resuscitated. You nearly died. What?
And then after
Don't
Gunther
worry
and
about
them
it.
are just going on about it and they're like, no, don't worry about it. It happens all the time.
Around Cage, yeah.
yeah. I put my goggles on. I go into zoom mode, and I see where they. I try and identify them. I look if there's anything on them.
Can I help him?
Okay, so
Oh,
one
I'm
of you
helping
can
you.
roll
I'm
with
just looking while
advantage,
you're looking.
or both of you can roll
Okay,
separately.
what is your investigation?
Pretty damn good.
Mine's +5.
Mine's +6.
You go.
Okay, so roll with advantage.
$21.
Hey.
Nice. As you're looking around the table, you see these micro pipes that all leads to this glass vial at the back of the desk. With this blue glowing fluid inside.
I think while they're doing this, what's going on? What happened?
Look at the table.
Table.
Oh my gosh!
The table. There's so many tabs and things I need to go all the way down. Oh my god, there's so many.
Horrible picture of me.
Oh,
So, are you the big
come
bad, my
on,
love?
that's just mean.
Gonna throw up.
Oh. Yo, that's just. That was Sean that did that, just so that you know, so be mad at him.
I'm not mad.
But at least now we know what Cage actually looks like under the helmet.
No, he's hot.
Okay. I think while they all doing this, I'll cast another Cure Heals at second level to heal what's it name? To heal the minion.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, because
Before I
we're
stop
still I don't know what's gonna happen next. So that is 8 plus 7 plus 3. That's 18.
Damn.
Can I?
What level are you casting at?
Cure wounds at second level.
Isn't that with the new D&D rules?
No, we're playing with 2024 rules, is it?
Yeah.
Isn't 2024 rules is if second level you double the dice
Oh.
Yeah.
and then you add your proficiency?
2014, isn't it?
That's 2014.
2014, sorry.
Yeah.
Let me just double check.
Can Cage like reach out to the vial of like this
Yeah.
ointment, whatever this is,
Mhm.
and be like, "Can I?" Like I'm next to Gotha, so I'm like,
You don't see anything that would harm her attached to the vial.
"Yes, but I've been making some
Bad decisions.
impulsive decisions, so I'm asking the resident adults, can I please take it
You're
for
asking me.
testing?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. For testing."
Yes.
I'm gonna immediately start like undoing all the connectors and everything.
Okay.
I'll check for traps.
And you
Extra
now
traps.
have a vial in your possession of Framatium
The disease.
disease.
Okay,
I like
I'm
this.
immediately putting that in the lab downstairs, in the most secure place in the lab downstairs that I can find.
I like just look over to Gunther and I'm like, well, would you at least mind sharing with us what the hell happened with Minion?
She appears to have gotten herself injected with the same toxin that has been affecting everybody, the same poison. This desk has been trapped with hundreds of needles. And what were you doing?
Good question.
Yeah, I was about to ask Minion, what did you learn from this?
Not to touch tables.
Okay, now answer Gunther.
Not to touch tables.
No. Gunther was asking what were you doing here?
I was looking, you know.
I was touching tables.
I was doing the same thing Six did in the previous campaign that got her hand chopped off.
So Gunther looked across because he was trying to explain what she did, and then he realized he doesn't know what she did.
So I think
I
at
was
this point,
busy.
Archive will like look there, and then afterwards he'll like look at the desk. Is the trap disarmed now?
I've taken the vial and I'm actually out of the room. So if you wanted
yeah.
to look at it, it's not dangerous currently. Unless I would just warn you, there might still be some in the pipes. So it might not be perfectly safe.
I'll take a syringe and I'll actually just attach it to the tube that connected to the reservoir and just push, sort of like milk them out of all the
I like
needle.
stop him when he's about to push, and I'm like, instead of pushing, why not pull it? And then you can also have Flamatium. You might be able to do something with it and create weapons from it.
Pulls it off, pushes, releases the gas in the syringe, connects it again.
You suck from all of the pipes and needles on there a whole syringe full of Framatium.
And then afterwards, I'm going to go ahead and be there like, okay, Perp, do you think we can check this now? Because if this was booby trap, maybe there's something in here that is important. Should we? Or do y'all want to leave and then I can try it? Because I don't think the poison will affect me.
Yes, it will.
No, it will not.
Pretty sure it could hurt you.
I am made of Flamatium.
precisely my point. I feel like you should not. I feel like it's a dangerous decision. You do what you need to do.
I feel as though I will be comfortable with you guys backing off, and I will try and open it.
I'm in a
If
different
anything
room.
happens, it's better that it's me.
Minion gets up and leaves.
Yeah.
I like look over. Is Uzza, Krull, and Gunther gonna still remain there? And Cage?
No,
I'm definitely there. I step back, trying to see, like, good to
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna actually be. I'm gonna be. All right. Actually, you know what? Let's actually change this idea. Let's all go out of the room. I like shoot everyone out of the room. Come on, out. And then after I'm like, Echo, go. I said Echo to go open the drawer.
Click.
What happens?
Click, click. He's telling you there's a trap.
Yep, we're all out of the room. What happens to Echo?
The next moment, everybody in the ship hears as the whole side of the ship gets blown off. The whole
Hoping
room
you're
detonates. I am not joking. The whole room detonated.
Okay, so thankfully none of us were in there and only Echo was in there.
Yep.
Oh. Well,
7 the ship.
do we like feel the ship like rock and everything as well?
Yeah,
Right?
the ship moved to the side as it...
Okay.
Because you guys are above land, you don't have to worry about water, but that might be something you guys need to look at when you need to go back near water.
I immediately like bring up the map again, and then afterwards I'm not the map, the boat, and I'm like gonna see if there's any warnings or anything.
The whole screen is red.
Okay. Well,
Hey, it wasn't me.
No, that was not you. I could have
Wasn't me at all.
to be fair, it's probably best that we actually figure that out now than we figure that out while we are on the water and, you know, traveling somewhere.
Can I like run up from the lab?
Yeah.
Because I was not present for this.
No.
The fuck is happening?
I'm grabbing onto Urza.
Grabbing on at this point. I'm grabbing onto her as well. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Next time, I look at that order frame and I say, next time, maybe I should check for traps before we just deploy them.
In Sean's
Yeah.
defense, he did say he was checking for traps. But it is what it is.
Yeah, Sean did actually say he was checking for traps when he was
And then you pushed us out the
before
room.
drawing it. No, you actually said it before we even did the whole thing of checking.
You said it while I was grabbing the vial.
Yeah.
But it is what it is,
I
Yeah.
will be honest, I didn't hear that.
right?
Neither did I. Then again, I wasn't paying attention.
And you also just wanted to hurt the boat. We know it, Phil.
Damn boat.
Do we want to retcon it or do we just go with it?
So Gunther takes out his tuning forks. He just rewinds time a bit.
Is there anything left of the room? Like, can I like look through the door and see what is the extent of the damage? Is it just the room? Like, are the walls intact? What other rooms? What was affected by this?
It seems like this whole room detonated, so you can see the room next to it. In there, there's no walls, there's no floor, there's no roof. The whole room ejected. Violently.
Right. Okay. How far are we off the floor?
Gunther
Uh,
says, I want to do something. And he walks up to the deck, the outside, where it's definitely a smaller space than inside.
Yeah, how big is the hole from the outside?
when you go to the outside, the hole is about the size of a pizza.
Duct tape. Flexi tape.
Well, to be fair, I will say this. We have samples of the disease that causes Framatium. We could always just create Framatium and use that to repair the ship.
That
But we
might
don't
take a
inject it
long
into
time.
people. We can actually inject it into organisms. Like, we can try and inject it into trees or into animals.
Trees. We don't have to do
Wait.
animal experiments.
If
You
it
won't
gets to
touch
that point.
animals.
Yeah, we're not L'Oreal.
Wow.
Before we leave this island, there's something I think we can try. But for now, maybe we should go and see Valencia
Wait.
before we create more damage.
We haven't even
Hold up.
spoken to Valencia yet.
No, we haven't.
We
Hold up.
haven't even
I just
gotten
realized.
off of the boat yet.
Yeah, you haven't even gotten off the boat. It's been. Hold on, I'll tell you guys exactly.
Hold
It's
session,
been
hold session,
3 hours
hold
and
session.
20 minutes, and we're still on the boat.
Wait, hold on. Mr. DM, can I ask a
Session.
question?
Yes.
This just happened, right?
Yeah.
Could I like look at Gunther? I'm like, Gunther, I have a question. Do you not think we'd be able to cast mending on this?
From the outside, maybe.
Yeah, so I'll that's why I want it to be me and Gunther. So Gunther will do it from the inside, and I'll do it from the outside. So repair both sides of it.
I just worry mending is not for an entire room.
Yeah, no,
But
I
it
don't
is
want to
for
repair the.
Pizza
mainly wanna
size.
Yeah, mainly the hole, so we can at least move. The room, we can sort that out later, but mainly the hole.
Try it on the outside first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go outside, and then afterwards, what I'm gonna do is that. Wait, do I have a spell that I can take that?
While you're looking at that, 2014 rules, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 2nd or higher, the healing increases by 1d8 for every
Yeah.
slot.
Yeah. So I have now. Yo, I'm already burning through all of my spell slots. I've got one more use of my 2nd level spell slot. So what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to go ahead and cast Spider Climb on myself. And then with Spider Climb on myself, I'm going to go on the outside of the ship. And then after that, I'm going to cast Mending.
You don't have to use that spell.
Why?
We literally have a magnet on the boat that is used for carrying you.
Oh, okay. I didn't know about that one. Okay.
You weren't sure, sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so then after this, I'll use the magnet and I'll go outside and try and cast Mending. And I'll contact with Gunther and I'll ask Gunther, like at the same time I'm casting Mending on the outside, I'll ask Gunther to cast Mending from the inside.
I don't have... Because you took mending, so I didn't.
No,
I need
Mending
to
is
double check on
a...
my spells.
Mending is a cantrip that you get automatically as an artificer. It's not one that you have to prepare.
That's class specific.
Yeah.
That's subclass specific.
Oh, is it
I have
subclass?
mending.
Okay,
I
we'll basically be talking out loud. So if Gunther says that he doesn't have mending, then I'm sure Minion will say she has mending while she's holding on to Uzak.
Can help. I can help.
As many people that can help is better.
Sure.
So I'm gonna let you guys cast mending. You do it, and the hole closes.
I've taken Urzak with me, by the way. I've shimmied him with me to go closer.
I just pictured him like walking, holding it out, like scooting.
Yeah, like I'm just holding you in front of me, like walking towards the hole.
Oh.
You've got it. You've got it.
Who's that? Casts mending.
It puts it there. Like a cat, just holding a cat there, cast mending.
I like
Oh.
that. But you do manage
Spellcast
to
Focus is the spellcaster.
you do manage to close the hole. Congratulations.
That's
Alright.
actually a brilliant character idea.
The cat is actually the spell casting focus all this time.
Ogre
I like-
lizard. With this
Alright, so
podcast
while
model.
everybody does that, I'm still on the outside. So what do you guys do while I'm busy walking back in? If there is anything you're gonna do.
I want to leave. Let's go. And I'm gonna pull
Okay.
Urzak with me.
You haven't
let's go.
spent enough days in the in this world to get leave yet. Sorry.
I would love to leave the ship right now.
Ah,
He
okay.
would
that
want
you-
us to leave it as well.
Yes, please get off the ship.
So
I hear a voice from the beyond.
don't listen to the voices from beyond. It's gonna take you away again.
You must leave.
So I'm gonna bring up the ship thing, and I'm gonna go ahead and just see, is there any more warnings?
There are no more warnings.
All right. I'll like contact everyone while I'm sitting on the ship bow, and I'll be like, all right, it looks like everything's fixed. Make your way up here so we can disembark when you're ready.
We still need to talk to Valencia.
Oh, I'm sure we
can
can talk
talk
to
to
Valencia
all
while we're
strangers.
walking.
I'll allow it. Get off the boat.
While everybody's making their way there, I'm going to try and recast my Battlesmith. If
Fair
I
enough.
remember my Echo. If I
Yeah.
remember, I'll have to double check about how long it'll take. Let's see, where are you? Da, 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 da.
It's a steel defender, eh?
Yeah, Steel Defender. At the end of a long rest, you can create a new one. So technically, the other one was still already from the first one, so I can basically create a new one now. Oh no, it actually returns to life within 1 minute.
Ah, that's useful.
So wait, you can use... If this unit has died within the last hour, you can use your smithing stool and an action to revive it, provided you have with these 5 feet of it, and you expend a level 1 spell slot. Okay, so I'll expend a level 1 spell slot, I'll bring it back.
All right, you bring it back.
Holy flip, I'm out of level 2 spell slots. I'm down 1 level 1, 2 level 2 spell slots. So yeah,
We haven't even done a lick of combat.
nope.
And as it comes back, see that your steel defender is now echoing blue.
Oh, fuck.
I immediately call Gunther. Gunther, get up here now!
And I walk over.
This is not normal, right?
No. Does the defender have a core?
I believe the way that I designed it is that it doesn't have one
No,
because it doesn't have sentience.
Yeah, it powers from Auto Archive.
I look at Auto Archive. I look at the core. I look at everything. Is everything still as it should be with Auto Archive?
He's purple.
Gunther, could you do what you did to the crystal to the Echo?
I'm just trying to figure out where, because there's no core, no crystal power in it. And
You want to say while Gunther is figuring that out, then after we go to everyone else?
I'm just checking. So, what we could do, and I pull out my maul. Like, I need to be very careful with this because I have a feeling it can destroy, but perhaps we can. And the maul's head has these. It's a big hammer. It's made of 2 tuning forks.
Damn.
And they are Fragmentium themselves. So as I pick it up to you, you hear a humming, you hear a resonance, and I take my 1447 tuning fork, and I change the resonance, change the frequency of the tuning fork, and I use my maul and I just put it up against him. Since it's much bigger, I'm expecting the tuning forks to not do anything.
As you use your maul, you see that the echo does not change color.
Then I think maybe I overcomplicated it. Ding! And I just use the tuning fork itself against him.
Still does not change.
I look at Gunther, I'm like, Gunther, can you pull out the Framatium again? The liquid?
Present it.
Is it the same kind of blue as what's in the syringe as what's on the Echo?
It is exactly the same color.
Well, I think what's happened is that when that bomb went off, that bomb was covered in a Framatium bomb. So essentially, Echo is now a walking being that is carrying the Framatium disease in him. Would I be able to tell if my theory is correct?
Thank you.
I think you are correct.
Alright,
Just need
well,
to
there's
keep an eye on him.
nothing we can do about that one. In the meantime, I guess we should wait for everyone else. Where is everyone?
I think I'd be waiting on the bow of the ship.
Yeah, 100%.
Everybody's
You
ready
have to be around there.
This DM just keeps us on this.
Yes. The DM doesn't want us to leave now.
Boat session.
So I look at everyone and I'm there like, okay, well, since we're all here and we can't do anything about Echo, shall we head over? Oh, and then after you'll bring up the screen, we can talk to Valencia while we're on the way.
Cool.
I will press the button and I'll be entering speaker mode so people can talk to Valencia.
And that is where we'll end our session for tonight.
Boat session.
Boat session.
didn't
Boat
leave the
session.
boat.
Boat session.
Thank you, everybody,
Yeah.
all so much for joining us tonight on
Bye.
our session 6, The Orphans Decree. We will see
Don't
you.
forget,
We'll see you
don't
next
forget
week.
if you wanna check the VODs, check out our
Boat
YouTube
session.
channel as well.
Yeah.
So in case anybody missed it.
See you guys then.
Woo.
Farewell.
Bye.